recording now, and we're going live. Alright, so we are back for another session of Dungeons and Dragons. Where last we left off,
No dungeons, no dragons.
we actually haven't had dragons for a long time, or dungeons. Just
Yeah.
right now it's clouds and castles.
We're playing Clouds and Castles
Yeah.
tonight.
That sounds way less fun.
Yeah. Where last we left off, the party had traveled to the plane of air. Those of them that were able to travel there, or present anyway, which is pretty much everyone but Zai and Thud, I think, has made it to the plane of air.
Is that
And
plane? No.
You guys fought some air elementals on your way through, and then finally figured out the flying. Broadleaf, of course, took for freaking ever because he's Broadleaf. But now that you all mastered the art of falling in fast forward, or in whatever direction you want to go, you found your way to a tavern made of cloud called the Windside Rest. And I am drawing a blank on the name of the guy already. Zephyrus, is that what I called him?
Cheeseburger, McCheeseburger.
He's not Cheeseburger McCheeseburger.
Cheese milky McSpoiled.
Ooh, and cheese. Or I'm sending it to Isaiah. He's not escaping this easy.
I'm like, why are you listening to me talk again? You didn't listen the first time. You got to listen a second time. Zephyrus. Nolan, that pizza's probably done. And you guys decide to spend the night at this tavern. You wake up in the morning. Carrick and Broadleaf are very interested in telling Zephyrus how to potentially class up his organization, get a little bit of a fight club of some sort going.
Spreadsheets?
Bed sheets?
Spreadsheets?
Spreadsheets.
Class up his organization?
Well, yeah, you always you gotta be proficient in Excel and save that to the cloud.
Take this.
Is that you throwing it out the window?
I don't know. And that is where we find you guys, find everyone.
There is clouds in the airplane, right?
Before you guys start role playing, are we gonna need a third pizza?
Yes. I will eat this by
Yes.
myself.
I
I
will
will
have another
legitimately
pizza.
not even cut this and eat this by myself.
Don't do that because I want a piece.
I want some too.
Minimum of
Calzone.
3 pizzas, maybe a 4th.
If I do not get one, I will scream.
I'll scream
No.
anyways, just
Scream.
if I can.
I screamed at youth group
I
the
would
other day,
love. Yeah.
and it was, you couldn't hear anything else in that room. It was awesome. They were introducing the 6th graders, and Braxton introduced them. That's okay, you can cheer now. And then very few people cheered. So he's like, oh, come on, you can do better than that. So I let out my borderline like death metal scream as loud as I can for a full breath.
Yeah.
One of the 6th grade girls that when they were introducing got startled and started crying.
Way to go.
And I felt really bad.
Don't.
Wait,
it's
is that-
funny.
I've been making sure to give her fist bumps and stuff since then.
Which child did you make cry?
I don't know the name.
Just
We don't need
not
to
even
know
the
the
first
name.
name.
No.
Obviously, we don't want this to get
Nolan. The
We don't
weak should
need
feel
the
the
name,
strong.
but yeah,
The weak should feel strong.
yeah, the we
We
should.
need to
use
know
it.
who to send flowers to.
So,
Can I have 2?
now that we're done with the stories of how Nolan has made children cry,
That is awesome, though.
Hey, I bought lemonade from children today. I made up for it.
It's still awesome that you made a child cry. I have no remorse for children.
This is a wonderful live stream already. I really should have done that.
Yeah, they just
I mean, nobody watches this.
Listen, I have an
Yeah.
excuse. I lived at a daycare for however many years. I got my reasons.
But if anybody ever does watch this,
We're sorry.
yeah, I'm sorry
I'm
for
mad.
unleashing this upon the internet.
Semen demons.
Befriending them.
So,
That's worse.
yeah, I
I
do.
make no apologies.
Dude, never-
I stand
never
firmly
repeat that.
behind everything I've ever said on this podcast.
Does that include what your characters have said?
I apologize for
Depending on
everybody
the
else.
character, yes.
Gleason.
For the most part.
Well, no, not
11-4?
11-4. Definitely.
Yes.
Okay, because he had some really interesting conversations with the people in the Underdark about their slavery systems.
And how it could be better.
Yes.
You stand by that.
Exceedingly inefficient.
Good to know.
So,
Wait, you feed them?
you guys awaken on the 18th day of the month. I forgot what month it was, but the 18th day of the 4th month, I think.
First thing to hear. Wait, you feed them?
I don't know, I don't keep track.
I definitely thought it was the 12th.
Living it now,
So I
man.
might have been a little bit off.
4th month. I just found it.
I was a little off.
18th day of the 4th month.
Of what year?
Year 1209.
09.
Years passed.
And
This is
you
my
guys
first
find
one.
yourself in
Stop.
a tavern made of cloud. The beds are made of bed, but the floor is made of cloud.
Is it
The
fine
cat
crystal?
is made of cat.
Wait!
No,
So the floor here is in
Floor is
fact not
hard.
made of floor.
no, it's made of cloud.
It's closed.
The floor here is indeed not made of floor.
All right,
Please,
Thompson
Louise.
is humming in the corner and putting together his metal elk.
I have
Okay.
a question.
Yes,
Forgot my question. Background music.
it's on.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
You want me to turn it up?
Yeah.
Just listen harder.
You have 2 ears, so use them.
Thomas or Timmy? Thomas. He was right here.
So,
Says Thomas.
Dr. Raoul, Thompson, Ava, Launch, Nevatash, and Wynn-Wynn. You guys find yourself waking up, moving down into the common area of the tavern. Zephys is whisking around, getting everybody breakfast.
What's breakfast?
Wow.
Eggs.
Ale, definitely ale.
No, because
And-
if it was eggs, that whole freeing the chickens thing wouldn't have happened.
Thompson is holding
Ale.
him
I didn't say eggs.
He said eggs.
No, not eggs.
There are no eggs up here.
And
Well,
something
there
that,
are, but we don't eat them.
for those of you from the material plane, it resembles fried chicken. Just in visuals. Wynn-Wynn, you would know what this is, and it is deep fried flying rays.
Thompson, not knowing, is going to lean over to Wynn-Wynn and say, "I'm so sorry. I'll take that if you don't want it."
It is not bird, it is ray.
Lad, I don't know what that is.
I'm sure we will encounter some at some point.
Is that in like Raleigh Scata?
Oh, what now?
Raleigh Scata. Like Raleigh?
Launch looks at the...
Raleigh's scat.
Raleigh Scatter.
No idea what that is.
It is why the sky is blue. You didn't know why the sky was blue?
We don't even know where our light comes from.
Listen, very clearly,
No.
the sky is blue because there's a giant dome over the material plane.
Yes.
There's
Dome.
water above that dome, floodgates that let it out.
I am right on that.
Scientifically
We don't know where
proven.
the light comes
Launch looks at the thing that resembles a chicken wing, and then Wynn-Wynn quickly says, "You're cannibal."
from. I'm getting mighty sick of that cat already.
Oh, I need to...
I will not be disappointed if it does not return
No.
in one piece.
So, gentlemen, as far as I understand, we've come to an agreement that we're going to take direct action against Lilith, right?
Yes, murder the bitch.
What he
So,
said, but in a more respectful manner.
Wynn-Wynn, you're the native of this plane of existence. What do you think our play should be? Should we charge in directly, slaughtering everything in our way? No regard for the women and children?
I would not advise that. I would prefer not to do that. I believe we should talk to the military of this section, as we were considering last night.
Okay. Talk to the military.
Mermaids over there.
Would you want to talk to Zephyrus? And do you know, like, where we would go? Like, where the city is?
Would I know anything?
There is a sign out front pointing towards Delta. It's your traditional signpost with a few different cities, but
We're not trying to go to Delta yet.
one of them is pointing to Delta. The nearest military outpost
We should go directly to Delta. I suggested it. Going in, guns blazing. Absolutely.
Did somebody say gun when Thompson whips out his revolver?
I think we should also go blazing and fire.
I prefer not to burn
Right,
him
we're getting
alive.
blazed.
I could set you on fire if you would like. I would not mind doing so.
I like to turn you into fried bird.
I would like to see you try.
Wyvren,
to
can I have
see
you make a
myself
history
try
check
to-
for me?
Go ahead.
Yes.
You forget you prepared.
Natural 20! That's a good start to the day.
You
First
remember
roll of
that
the game.
the main what would it be called? One of your main allies as Aarakocras would be the Din? D-J-I-N-N. How do you pronounce that? Is it Djinn?
Jin.
Jin?
Jin.
The D is
Like
silent.
the
What's June?
Jin.
Like the alcohol?
The Jinn might be able to help you. They might have something, but as far as the any Aarakocran army, that's kind of
A Delta thing.
been dealt with at Delta.
They're in a holding pattern.
Or overran.
Also, I'm not
Or prisoners.
I'll send you a picture here.
Okay.
That's something you were asking about earlier.
I already know.
And the Jinn stronghold is a location called the Citadel. It is a floating city that moves wherever it really wants to. And that's all you know about it. But you feel like you can maybe speak to the Great Caliph to get information if they can send a contingent to help.
Gotcha. And would I know how to get there?
Well, it is a moving city.
So no. No, I would not.
Yeah.
What was the city called again?
The Citadel.
The Citadel. What's the guy's name here?
Zephyrus.
Is he around?
Yeah, he's rushing around getting breakfast and stuff, yeah.
Can I grab him? Not actually.
I mean, I wouldn't grab him, but you
I
can
don't know
flag
that I
him down.
can. It'd kind of probably go through him.
Yeah, you can flag him down.
We've tested this theory.
And, what voice did I use for Zephyrus?
I believe it was Portuguese.
They are French as well.
He comes over and goes, yes, yeah, how can I help you today?
Would you happen to know where about the Citadel is?
Well, nobody really knows, like, exactly where it is, except for those that are on it. I might know its general location. I could point you in the right direction. Maybe you can't really miss it. It's a giant floating city.
That would be perfect.
All right. Well, he takes you outside. You see, you go that way. You can see there's kind of like looks like pepper in the sky over there. That is a, what would it be called? It's kind of like a belt of debris.
Asteroid field. Essentially.
Sure, whatever you call it. Yeah, basically it's through there, so on the other side of that.
Delightful.
But I don't know. It might be a couple days' journey. It depends if they've moved around. You know, they're always on the move. But that's where it last I heard.
I want to say something smart, but I also kind of want to say something very dumb.
And Carrick finally walks downstairs into the common room. He's now awake.
Yes. Decided to deal with some gin.
We got more?
Yeah, beef eaters. Hendrix. Not the top shelf.
What type of creature is it, Jin?
Make a history check.
I mean, that's what the real is. Real.
I should
Or
Or make a
We're
knowledge
talking
check
about
to see if you know exactly what
Where's
it
the
is.
gin though?
We are.
The gin.
No, we are in fact talking about elemental beings, air, magic, wishes,
Knowledge
hands,
is where.
billowy pants.
How many of us can fly again?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, knowledge itself isn't the thing. I don't have good intelligence.
Yes.
That sucks.
I don't know about
Intelligence.
on numbers.
On this plane.
Natural 20.
you just need to throw that dice away.
No.
After that,
You have my
Will
luck for
not.
today.
So the Jinn are they're a form of elemental. But they dislike air elementals, but they work with other elementals.
So they dislike Zephyrus.
He's not air elemental.
Right, he's something different.
Yep.
He's a cousin of their elemental.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Racism is in the
air
sky.
elementals are what they killed on the way in.
Yes.
Terrorists.
And the Jinn are also chaotic good. I'll give you that with a natural 20.
I forgot I got a thing.
That's not done yet.
Chaotic good or natural good? What did you say?
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good. That's
Nice.
exciting.
They're random to your choosing type.
Dylan, this may or may not be part of it.
Chaotic.
Not this exact one.
I'd like Thompson to wave down
Chaotically.
the bartender guy.
Okay. Yes. Yep. Good morning, Thompson. What can I do for you today?
Hi, so, you have an assortment of alcoholic drinks, yes?
They come and go.
Well, a tradition for me is, can I buy one of your most strong bottles for the road?
I suppose. I don't have like really high class beverages.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it's high class as long as it's got a kick to it.
I do have that. I have they call this the Wind Rider whiskey.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, okay. It's 20 gold pieces a bottle.
I'll definitely grab one. But trust me, I've had way more, I suppose, I don't know what you'd call it, but low class. One time in the woods, met a man who was inside of a shack, gave me a jug full of just some liquid and said, it's Sasquatch piss. And all that stuff had a kick to it.
Oh, okay.
I think this may be a slight improvement. He's basically giving you a Kelly 21.
Or
I'll go fetch that now.
Okie doke.
You can just see he's completely perturbed by everything you just said, and it didn't make any sense to him whatsoever.
It's Sam's.
Only
Launch goes over.
He's then going to, while he goes in the back, he's going to quickly pull out the bottle he already has and sip it and then put it back in his coat pocket real fast.
I have a question.
Launch is gonna go over to Thompson, and after hearing Sasquatch piss, and it's like, you've tasted Sam's Squatch piss. You've tasted Sam's Squatch piss.
No, it's just a brew. It's not actually piss.
Question.
I meant
Um,
the alcoholic
what's-
beverage.
Aye.
Do objects have gravity in the airplane?
Big enough ones do have some.
That's
Okay.
strong.
So what
I shouldn't
happens?
have had it.
If you're flying through the
Give
air,
it to me when I
go
was
to
a
the
baby.
bathroom. Is there just floating turds and piss everywhere?
I mean, yeah, just like in an ocean.
When I was only a wee little
It evaporates.
Dylan?
That's good. Well,
And Eric Cochran stool is liquidy like bird,
So
so
that would evaporate too.
yeah.
Hey, Dylan. Can we make Sasquatch piss canonical now? Because he just said that he had it as a baby and it's got a kick. And I'd love if it was real.
were you?
Sure.
Sweet.
Yep. That's canon now.
So every now and then you can just fly into it.
Late fetal alcohol syndrome.
You could fly into a turd, yes.
Okay. I will be requiring percentage rolls every day of the journey.
See if anybody flies into a floating
When I was a
turd.
wee little
I very much need to know if I'm in the room for any of this interaction.
Yes, it's in the common room.
I will go wherever when I say I have so many questions.
well, sit down.
Bottles of waste.
Well, I believe our best course of action would be to go
It's
to
called
the Citadel
Jenk.
next. What?
I'm gonna place. I'm gonna get rid
It's
of
called
two planning
Jenk.
for the stuff.
Huh?
And,
Hold on a second. What?
Whenever you are all finished with your breakfast, we should probably head to the Citadel and request the help of the Jinn.
I'm on board with it. Let's go.
Alright, are you all ready?
Lead the way. We'll follow. This is your hometown.
Okay, where are you guys going? I just missed something. Sorry.
Citadel.
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 To the pepper.
To the pepper.
I need to know what that drink was called. real quick.
Lunch is gonna also ask Thompson. You think they have an airplane equivalent of Sasquatch piss?
Thompson's going to put both his hands on his shoulder. He's going to go. We better hope so. So what was that drink called, so I can add it to his inventory?
What?
I'm gonna leave before I puke.
Let's just call it Whiplash Whiskey.
Sky something? Whiplash whiskey.
No, that's too good of a name for a low grade whiskey.
Was it Windfall something?
What was it? Does anybody remember? What I
It was
said?
Broken Wynn whiskey.
That
Probably
high,
close enough.
just a high class whiskey, just keep called Whiplash
Break the
whiskey.
wind
Whiskey, it'll bring a tear to your eye.
Whiplash whiskey.
I think it was Windwalker whiskey.
Yes.
And
It was. It was Windwalker whiskey, but
Broken Wind sounds so much better.
Okay, so I'm gonna point out the direction we need to leave,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hold. What's the guy's name? What's your name again?
Launch.
As we start leaving, I'm gonna talk to you and say, hey, hold up.
Yes.
Wait a second.
Alright.
In the morning, the clouds are actually flavored, and if you lick them for 5 minutes straight, they taste really, really good.
After hearing this, Launch instantly just rushes towards the wall and bites it.
I'm gone with the rest of the group. I'm leaving.
I'm still putting together my deer.
Is everybody else ready to go while Launch
This
is
would have
eating
been after we were all
Yeah,
leaving.
I've left this horrific derailment.
Nevatash?
I want to know
Yeah,
if
we got
my
one.
deer's
We
been put
got
together yet.
Okay, let me
We can
change.
say you took enough time in the
Can I
morning.
quickly
Yeah.
change where he bites? He rushes towards the edge of the place and just starts biting the floor, the edge.
Okay.
As Thompson.
I don't. There's it tastes kind of like watery with no real flavor. It's like biting cotton candy.
It's a refreshing.
That's like
it's
water.
a refreshing glass of water.
Yes, but you're chewing it.
If you do that for 5 minutes, it'll be really good. Trust me.
Depending on how long this takes, can I quickly do like a sleight of hand check to try tie a rope around his waist?
You also have to grab
Yeah, it-
Axe because I'm pretty sure Axe is probably would most likely be copying.
I'm gonna worry about. I'm gonna try
Launch
with
at this
both.
point.
Let's see. So it was
I tried.
sleight of hand. Hold on a minute.
What's your
this is
passive
gonna be
perception, Launch?
I
So
have
that
a
was an 18 for the
plate,
first
please.
one.
I need to find out how to get
I think it's
skills.
It's a little soft. It'll be fine.
My
that was-
passive perception is +6.
Okay, well I got an 18
That's your
for the first
perception, not
one.
passive.
Oh. Let me find where that is then.
I'll see if I can pull it up too.
It's
Oh,
feature.
thick
No,
pizza.
no, it's not feature.
Yeah.
It's Position, season. No.
Do I have to roll anything to try and make it tight? Can I get
I
that?
think I'm funny.
I'd like to. I'm really
A
hungry. I'm
passive
sorry.
perception.
I'm sorry. I'm really hungry.
It's fine. It's pretty good.
16.
Okay, what'd you roll? An 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't notice.
And then the cat was the 21.
Well, cat.
Yeah, so you managed to tie a rope around them both as they're chewing.
And Thompson's gonna walk away whistling, holding the other end of the rope, and he's gonna tie both of them to his metal elk.
Does the metal elf figure out how to fly?
We're gonna say that knowledge is transpired
That's fair.
from the creator of the magic elk.
He's just whistling.
Programming,
he's,
Watson.
He's enjoying himself. He feels like, this person should be put on like a disabled leash,
Also, in the meantime, Broadleaf and Toxin are going to hang back to visit with Zephyrus about starting the fight club and improvements that can be made to the Windward Tavern.
Can I see how much of the cloud I could take with me with both the cat and the?
I think that'd be a survival check.
I'm just really hoping that if he's still biting the thing, we'll just take off and he'll just kind of like get yanked along with it while he's still trying to eat Cloud.
Well, yeah, that is what's going to happen.
Perfect.
Ooh,
This is gonna be epic. I'm proud of myself.
Oh.
We'll see if he takes damage too.
15.
15. So you get like 3 bites in before you're yoinked out of there.
Yeah, how much would I actually take with me?
Are you trying to like scoop it?
He's trying to hold on to it.
I mean, 1 handful each. Cloud isn't like super.
Is that dense?
It's not dense enough to really hold itself together. I mean, you're like grabbing handfuls of it, and then they just. So you have a handful of Cloud.
That is now stuck.
Can we get a quick input of Zephyrus's input of just like the wall missing?
Oh, I envision there's more of the ground outside, but
Oh.
he's talking to Broadleaf, the little goblin. He's talking to the green folk. Okay, he's busy.
Imagine if I roll high enough, just take the entire wall with me.
I don't think Cloud is dense enough for that.
I know. It'd just be funny.
So you guys are zooming towards the pepper, and you travel for probably close to an hour or so, and you start to see that these specks, they grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and they start to actually look like large-ish pieces of rock and earth and terrain. Some of them are bigger, some might be the size of a small house. Others might be just like big boulders. Just different chunks kind of all floating and swirling, and you start making your way through there. Can I get a perception check from each of you? Sure.
I would suggest that we slow down and go more at our walking speed. Come on, 3 in a row. Please 3 in a row. Please 3 in a row.
18. I will take that.
18
This
plus
perception?
Yes.
I got 22.
plus 1, so 19.
That's a 22.
I got 22.
22?
Yeah.
19 for me.
Should I roll?
What's that?
Total of 20 for Raoul.
Okay. What'd you get?
12.
12?
3 plus 9.
I finally rolled incredibly high on stealth on something.
I
Yeah,
just rolled
22.
2 attacks at once with 2 d20s. I got that 20 on the whole.
Should I roll something for the cat?
Okay. Does anybody have the alert feat?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me what that does real quick?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
Didn't we nerf it?
Game mechanics.
You can't be surprised.
Didn't we nerf that?
I don't remember what we did.
I think I have it.
So alert normally makes it so you can't be surprised while you're conscious. You've got a +5 to initiative, and you don't give advantage as a result of not being seen.
You gain a +5 bonus to initiative.
Okay.
You can't be surprised while you are
So what we
conscious,
did
and
is-
other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you.
A surprise round against him doesn't have advantage.
Correct. Well, so I think we set it so that way surprise rounds don't give advantage, but you still don't act in the surprise round.
Yeah.
Whereas before, rules as written, you never can experience a surprise round because you're not surprised.
Yeah, which that's just super OP for just a feat. Right? Wrong?
I agree. I think it's a good balancing thing because we had, I think, 3 people with alert or 2 people with
And then we
alert.
had the weapon of warning.
Yeah.
That one was
R.I.P.
ridiculous.
Narrowleaf.
I sold you both. by the way.
So,
That was dumb.
you guys are going to be flying from north
I
to
bought
south
the
here.
sword.
So you're going to be flying towards me.
Better purposes for it. Like that.
I just dropped.
It wasn't just that. I also had to sell you
Elk?
Arrow of Dragon Slaying.
Oh no.
It
Okay,
cost me 40 million.
so I will send you guys pictures of the map here in a little bit.
Not 40 million, 40,000.
These bricks represent rocks. So, Wynn-Wynn, I'm assuming you're leading the charge.
Yeah, and I would have slowed down to flying speed, as I mentioned. Normal.
Yep, we're gonna.
Earthbound
That's
speed.
that's assumed. Ava, launch
Launch.
back there.
Jesus.
Thompson.
Dylan,
Hey, what?
Thompson.
is tonight's event sponsored by Logic? Insulated concrete. forms?
I think our whole stream for the last several months has been sponsored by Logic's Concrete Forms.
I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors this evening. Appreciate
Not
you.
anymore.
Helping you. Oh,
It's just sponsored by X.
It's sponsored by X Forms.
oh boy.
Gix.
Thompson, I'm going to give you the sword and shield guy, I'm assuming. I don't know quite where you guys are going to be at. Nevitash.
Launch should actually be behind
Yeah, launch should
Thompson.
be behind Thompson.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to be
And
being
Elk.
back there. Elk will also
Thompson's
be
technically riding Elk.
back here. Carrick, would you have been flying up front more with Wynn-Wynn? You know him better, I'm assuming. And then Doc Raoul, right in the middle of the pack.
Oh yeah, squishy, squishy.
Okay. Okay. Just so you guys know your minis. Thompson, Doc Raoul, Nevitash, Carrick, Wynn-Wynn, obviously, Launch, and Elk.
What about Axe?
So
Oh, yeah.
those of us who
Axe
are
is a baby
remote
ram.
can't actually
Axe
see.
is currently
Yep.
not on
I'm going to send it to you guys.
launch.
Okay.
I need a. I could also use a repair. Don't give him the caffeine one that I bought. I'm sorry, you don't get the caffeine one I bought.
Where'd you get it?
Zethery's.
Okay.
So it was more expensive.
Carrick, you're the one with the
about
single
some-
sword.
yeah.
Launch, you're the
Unless you want-
dwarf
unless you
currently.
want.
Or not Launch.
I'll give you a
Raoul, you're currently a
Found
dwarf
if you
right in the
don't
middle.
mind. Whatever.
Is this on signal by chance?
It will be.
Oh,
You can have one.
you still haven't printed
Oh,
ones
boy.
for...
But just one,
For
because
Axe.
these are expensive. 'cause
Nope,
they're
I was busy
Open this up
printing.
Right now and let like 300 of them load.
Oops, I sent that to Timothy.
Oh my
Let me send that to the rest of you guys.
Listen here, guys. These are all my notifications coming in right now.
I hear nothing, Thomas.
Oh,
Can I have another slice of pizza? I'm just hungry.
Yes, you can.
no.
So,
I'm so late.
suddenly, out of... I say suddenly a lot, don't I? Well, actually, you wouldn't see these yet. So, we are going to have our surprise round. There's going to be archery shots
That's surprises.
coming at you guys.
You want to repeat?
So there's 4 of them.
Where's your... I'll hand
2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 118 messages from the signal group.
You should open it daily.
It should be open constantly.
You
I
need
don't know
to,
why I don't know
Can we
why
pizza?
my notifications are turned off.
Just one.
you need to tell it to give you notifications.
Sorry.
Group settings.
This is way better pizza. I'm just saying.
It is.
Okay.
That just
It
pretty
says
alright
my
for great value.
notifications aren't muted. But I don't get them.
It's pretty alright pizza for great value.
And it's like $3. Walmart pizza's really cheap. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some Battle of Tunes going. Okay. So, out of seemingly nowhere, there are archery shots. And Wynn-Wynn, you're going to take 2 archery shots. As you are the front, that is a... Where's my... That is a 24 to hit and a 19.
I have a question.
Yes.
In the airplane, can you still be unencumbered? Or can you still be encumbered?
Yeah, you can get encumbered in the airplane.
Like,
Because it takes a
Because
lot to
physics.
gravity.
Because
Physics don't apply.
it does.
Should I have heavy armor and still fly?
No.
That sucks.
Good.
Can a Prius pull a...
We're arguing physics
Yep.
in a land of make-believe.
Dylan,
Yep.
remember, every time
Yeah,
Elk
both
moves...
Okay.
Oh, every time Elk moves,
Prius
he
pulls
doesn't
a
move.
trailer downhill.
And some backs.
Oh, you guys are tied.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
That's right. You guys can only move with it. How long is the rope? 60 feet?
It would.
Fair.
Make him shorter a little bit since he probably tied it.
Not
Not
well.
with
Tied
the
around.
Okay, so you guys can only... You and Axe can only move within 50 feet of Elk.
You seen Timothy too far?
Okay, so that is damage dice.
Wait, so Axe and Launcher are like 50 feet behind. They're being dragged along.
Oh, you're still just letting yourself be dragged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing resisting them, and then they don't have to focus
Okay.
until now.
Win-win, that is 12 plus 8. 20 points of piercing damage.
Real.
Tuscan Raider
I'm
knows
unconscious.
shoots crossbow.
Okay,
Onions to
and
go.
then since launch and that's right, 'cause you guys are tied.
Joke's on you. I'm immune.
They're gonna be
to
way back
piercing
there,
damage.
50 feet behind. Elk. So that means that Carrick, 2 shots are gonna come at you. Archery shots.
Don't just hear Tuscan Raider noises in the distance.
That's a 14 and a 12.
You should probably
Both
get
miss.
Okay, and then Nevatash, 2 at you.
It'd be really fun to go towards here. Have them do
16
the head-
and
heavy
14?
superhero landings.
16 and 14 both miss.
Okay. Who are you? Okay, Raoul or Thompson?
Be like Iron Man.
Raoul is right in the middle, so Thompson's the easier target. Whoop. That is a 7 and an 11, so those both miss.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Wow.
Can
that
we,
was a
can we
horrible.
say that Thompson is drinking his bottle that's almost out? Like, not the one he just bought, but one and just an arrow whizzes by and shatters it, and now he's very mad.
Yeah.
Hey, the liquid's still floating around though, so you can
Is it
move
really?
around and
Is the liquid just floating around? I need to know this.
It is space.
Yes.
Liquid's
No, I
just
should
floating?
probably actually keep, at least use that
Did you
my
paint
ability
those?
that
Yep.
allows me to
That's it.
check those every once in a while.
Can I actually look at
Printed and painted.
Definitely just saw the giant wings and thought you grabbed like 4 adult green dragons, and I was like, what?
No, they're not adult green dragons.
You actually did a good
Oh,
job.
I got one. I got one back here, though.
So these are wyverns that I painted.
Wyverns.
They're
Really
they're
good.
painted great white shark style. So from above, they blend with the sky. But then they can blend in with the rocks and stuff around them when they're hiding. Hunters. So these, you don't see them, but they all have gnomes on their back with bows.
Bro, that's rude.
You did really good with that, Dylan. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I am upset.
That's awesome.
I did that.
Can we?
This just got really cool.
I worked hard. I finished these today, painting them and mounting them on their
I was
stands.
gonna say, it looks like one of them would get fun, and then you realize you gotta do 3 more, and it's like,
It took time. The
Welcome
blue took
to-
2 coats.
Welcome to the
Okay.
wasteland.
That's really cool.
So I need everybody to roll initiative.
how about no?
What if I don't want
Come
Can you
Well, highest roll so far.
What's the...
Can I just skip initiative and go straight?
Nice one, lower. 8. Plus
Go
8
straight to
goes
jail?
16.
Go straight to kill you.
Where you at?
Oh,
15.
Me go to jail? Right.
Wait, oh yeah, I don't have to roll for my cat. So I
I'm
got
here for
17.
chicken. Straight to chicken.
Plus 8 goes
Yeah,
16.
one more than this.
Overcooked
Nice
fish.
with arrows.
Also,
That goes plus
straight to chicken.
5.
You also had piss poor.
Well, I got 18, and he didn't have the alert.
Okay,
so
win-win.
taking that.
initiative.
Remember you have a
16.
+1, so you got 19.
I'm a grandmother.
Oh yeah.
Toxin, I'm gonna roll initiative for him
Yeah,
since he's
+4.
not here. He has
Dylan, the axe also has the same initiative as I do.
yes.
Does that
Okay,
work
so
the same
I'll
for
pick
elk
your roll.
as well?
They just go after you.
Yeah.
Carrick, initiative.
20.
Thompson,
19.
launch.
17.
Raoul,
I rolled a
13.
Nevatash.
15.
You guys all rolled way higher than they did. This is going to be bad.
Read it till launch if they taste good.
I've got a crossbow.
All right, Carrick, you're up. I will send you a picture of the map. Obviously, the green dragons are the bad guys.
Who is my underdog?
So you're the one directly to the left of Wynn-Wynn. Which Wynn-Wynn's the one with wings.
No, that's a good one.
Oh, if I learn to use my feet, technically,
They
I could
build a
start
character
shooting with
just
my
for
feet.
initiative.
Plus
They'll be useless, but it'll be first.
Okay, there is the map should be sent.
all the pieces of the first round.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Is the fighter
No.
I'm gonna build a character just to be.
These guys are on the ground or they're in the air?
Flying.
But
Oh,
use that
second,
first.
yeah. Crazy question. Do I have access to them with my melee weapons, or do I have to use them?
So for the purposes of this, we're kind of just making it a 2D plane because 3D ups and downs is hard to gauge currently. I haven't found the best way to gauge that. So the closest one to you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet.
I will go after him and draw my blades.
And you have 30-foot movement speed, but if you dash, you can go further. Should be 30.
So as a rogue, you can do that bonus action
Yeah.
dash thing to double your speed.
Yeah. Yep, so I'll bonus action dash, and then I will take my single swipe.
Okay, you're right up to him. Make your swipe.
Swiping. Oh god. Rolled the wrong one. That is the...
The thing is, if I missed my crossbow, it's sad.
24.
Why? What do you got on you?
That hits.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
And remember, there's the Wyvren, and then there is a gnome archer on the back, riding it.
Am I too late to...
You can select.
Which... Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go after the rider because he's got projectiles.
Okay. That still hits.
Can I just say, if I miss with my crossbow, it's gonna be sad. Because it has a high
That's
hit.
15 to hit, plus an additional 5 points of poison damage.
So that's 20 points of damage.
And we'll have him roll a con save for poison.
Okay, and the save DC is...
14.
That was a natural 1.
Yeah!
So he is poisoned.
Mr. Man is poisoned for a minute.
Okay. I need a notebook for the first time ever.
I just remembered that.
You have spells?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do for something. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing first. Then the next round.
Let me grab my poison dice. The first time this worked. Things are going my way. I love it.
Okay,
Oh, how do I have to attack?
end of your turn.
That will be the end of my turn, I suppose. Yeah, because I used my movement
I know.
and a bonus and my action. So
Peachy. Thompson,
Story.
Yeah.
you're up.
All right. Well, how big are these dragons?
That size in comparison to you.
All right. Seeing as one of them destroyed my liquor bottle, he's just gonna go, "Feck you! I also got a big bird." And he's gonna go over to Wynn-Wynn and use enlarge.
Okay. I did not print a large Wynn-Wynn figure. So Wynn-Wynn is now going to be standing on this.
Do you have an extra one of the dragon figures? I could just use one of those.
Actually, I have... Wynn-Wynn, you're now this.
Yeah! Out of disguise, I actually look like a
I can
dragon.
figure out what this is.
Awesome.
I'll send you a picture.
Thompson's mad that they shattered his. You can mess with the man with anything, but don't ever touch his alcohol.
Wynn-Wynn is
What
the
are the
new
effects of
light
this?
brown
How does
dragon.
What are you doing with that with Elk Storm?
With elk? We'll think about it here. Let's see. The target size doubles. You have
Actually,
advantage
Bill,
on strength
after this,
checks
you
and
just
strength
wanna set
saving
this up here,
throws.
photos at the top of
And
each
your weapon
round,
also
and
grows.
then
Your weapon also
efficient.
grows to match, and you get an extra 1d4.
Yes, I will
damage.
send you photos at the top of each round.
Perfect.
Or if
So,
something happens
you're
pertinent to your turn. Like,
I have advantage and +7.
I mean, you guys go before them, so yeah, top of the round will be fine.
If you shoot like an arrow at something, wouldn't it just be instant death if the arrow is just bigger than them?
Technically, but no.
I mean, if you think about it realistically.
Okay, so a new dragon appears.
This is the message throughout the land. You can fuck with me all you want, but never touch my alcohol.
I want to grapple a dragon now.
This might not go as good as I want it to. We'll see.
I grapple a
Just because
Okay.
of that.
Anything else on your turn, Thompson?
I'm going to have.
You used 5 feet of movement and your action.
I'm going to go back a little towards elk and then stop.
Okay, so you're going 5 feet backwards. Okay, what is Elk doing? And you have your bonus action still.
He's go. Oh, I have my bonus action still too. What could I use in my bonus action? Let's see. What do you take? I can't do anything with that. So the bonus action will stay, but Elk is going to try and swing himself so the two in the back have enough force to get a little bit closer towards the enemies.
Okay, so he's going to run forward. His movement?
And kind of go back to try and sway him in front instead of having him in back. If that's how we're working physics in this
Swap
imaginary
places.
game.
I'm super confused. What's going on?
Since they're tied to the back of a rope, he's going to go forward and use that momentum to try and swing him in front of him.
They aren't resisting.
If you will let that happen.
Roll a strength check for Elk to pull off this maneuver.
Where's his stats to? I don't know where those are.
His stats are...
Okay, let me rephrase that. Launch and Axe are paying attention just enough to keep themselves upright.
Okay, I'm pulling up Artificer. I'll find his stats here for you.
Let's see, that's...
Alright, well, that's currently a 16.
Okay, his Steel Defender strength is +2.
So that's 18.
Yes. Yeah, that should be enough to swing them. So he's going to run 20 feet forward. It's 20. And that's going to pull them onto the map right there.
Alright.
Okay. All right. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'll say that's the end of the turn.
Okay, that brings us to launch.
Launch is casting flame arrows after seeing the wyverns.
Okay, so that's your bonus action to cast, and then your attack action.
Okay, gonna
And you should
gonna
get
load
2.
my crossbow, then fire it
Okay, at which creature here?
at the one where this one.
Okay, at the wyvern itself?
Yep.
Okay, make 2 attack rolls, please.
Doesn't see launch doesn't know that this
That there's people on them shooting.
13 plus 12.
That hits.
25. Let me.
And then, yeah.
1d10. Need to remember what the 10 looks like. It's a rare. Yeah, this is a d10, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I should use my bonus action to take out his gun.
Then I need to remember what the fire thing is. 1d6. Well, 2 plus 4, so 6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Okay, and the fire damage?
That's with the fire damage.
6 total from that shot?
No, 4 fire damage.
Okay.
2 the arrow damage.
You should have a plus modifier on that too, though.
Oh yeah, 2 plus.
It's way too low.
I'm
currently a
Well, the phone's weird. If you cast something, it should also it's plus the 2 plus 6, so 8 in total for the arrow itself.
And then the 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage.
Okay, perfect. None of these have resistances, so just total damage is fine. End of your turn, you're going to do any moving. You use your bonus and your action.
The only thing I'll say is Launch grabs axe and puts axe in his backpack at the end of the turn.
Okay. That brings us to
Or on his back.
our super large Wynn-Wynn.
Okay, I would also like to point out last session, and
That
I would
only
have
lasts-
been keeping that active though
Yeah.
the entire time. So I'm currently a parrot Aarakocra.
You traveled for more...
Right?
Yeah, but you traveled for quite a bit longer prior to getting to this point. Would you have had it up while you're just traveling?
Yes. So I don't want to be
Okay.
recognized. I've just been planning on keeping that up the entire time. So a giant parrot.
Giant parrot on the
Okay.
giant parrot on the battle map.
Action. I'm gonna cut myself.
Oh
Took
yeah.
2 damage.
He has that.
It's been rough.
Really small
Uh,
crossbow.
can we?
Oh, I don't even have that many.
Well, I have 50 feet of movement.
Yes.
Why is it suddenly giving me my walking speed instead of flying? Oh, it's always done that. I just remembered. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Did it? Okay, flying feet is 50.
Flying feet?
I can't by any chance make it over here, can I?
Probably not. Because It's still... So, from your position, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 will put you within 10 feet.
But not actually within.
No.
Would my reach have gone up with that though?
What
With my
does the
sword
reach
bigger?
go up within large? Storm?
Hmm?
Does his
That's a
reach
good
go up within
question.
large?
Because if
Take a quick
my
look.
sword's growing in
Ah.
size that much, it would. Would make sense.
Wait.
I don't think it does.
Sort
I
of.
don't think it does either.
If not, we'll just go to the other one.
Probably. I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't know. I'm not quite sure.
So we're just
I'm
gonna
looking at the enlarged thing.
say that I'm over here,
Okay.
up in this one's face. I kind of want to grapple it, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna make some attacks at this point.
Grab the gnome and throw
I
it.
know exactly what I'm gonna do to expand
So I rolled
for a flavor kit.
4 to attack. However,
If it's
that's
really
gonna be a
Are you attacking? Which one are you attacking?
17.
The wyvern
That one,
itself? The wyvern?
yeah.
Not the rider?
Oh, the dragon guy.
Okay. Okay.
17.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, I'm just gonna make the second roll.
I don't know what you're saying.
That would be 30.
Also hits.
Okay.
I was
hoping so.
all you
Okay,
need
first
for your
attack's
thing.
gonna do.
I got it in my mind.
just grapples the enemy with his knife.
12.
Like he puts the. It's what not that uses it, nothing shoots.
It's gonna do 21 radiant damage
Okay.
plus 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
That's the first attack.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make your combat less epic like this.
Oh no, this is fine. They haven't gotten a turn yet. Only one group of them have gotten a turn yet.
No, I'm hoping
Why is
that
it-
I don't get hit throughout this whole round because all I'm gonna have Thompson do for the duration of it is just whistle as he's calmly loading a shot.
20 radiant damage and 4 lightning damage.
No,
You suck,
he's
man.
whistling. I have been working on a railroad.
And that's about all I got.
Yeah.
Okie doke. That brings us to Nevitash. Hey, look, we got a Timothy.
Hello, Timothy.
The way you appeared, just stone face, just hello, Timothy.
Do the riders count as
Your
the
face
wyvern's
is less
gear?
color. It seems like
Gear?
you've seen
Yeah.
some shit.
Like if they're wearing a saddle?
No, it's a whole person.
That'd be interesting.
Okay, well.
Do it.
It's a wyvern
Okay.
guitar.
So,
Do it.
do you have ever heard of a silky?
Silky?
Yeah.
No. What's a silky?
It's a fuzzy chicken. And I'm gonna
Okay.
try to turn a wyvern into a fuzzy chicken.
Which one?
I can only reach 2 of them,
Wyvern
so
guitar.
we're gonna go. Look one on the left. My
What?
left. To your right.
One Carrick's fighting.
Yes, carrot. There we go.
Okay. And that's a charisma saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I really hope I roll good on this.
What if there's a thing called a wyvern guitar?
What's the DC? Oh, that's bad.
19.
Yeah, 7.
All right.
This dice has been horrible all
It's
night
ready.
so far.
There's
Dice
only
jail.
a man riding a chicken.
So, yeah, the wyvern. Is it a dwarf?
Is it a dwarf?
Who that was a rider?
Got gnomes,
Gnome.
essentially.
The gnome's not riding a chicken.
Okay, I don't have a chicken.
Wee
So-
wee.
This one's no longer a wyvern.
Fighting the gnome mafia.
So this is the chicken. The rider. Now they're two autonomous things.
That's amazing.
What are the hit points
Also
on the
fun fact.
silky?
When I kill.
I will get that to you as soon as I can.
What are those
My
two
bonus
things
action
really?
is going to be.
Dylan, I have a quick question. Are we fighting the gnome mafia?
Might be.
I'm just using my
Slivdimers brothers.
wild shape to turn into a dragon constellation.
I need to dig out another dragon. Do you get bigger?
No.
You're not actually a dragon. You're
Not
just,
really, I
Gotcha.
just-
It's
I
not
just
beast
shimmer.
shape.
I just shimmer
It's
dragon on myself.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now I need to go find stats for a chicken.
Toxin, are you there?
Yes.
I rolled initiative for you, but you're not here. but I figured just for when you get here. To catch you up real quick, the party left. They headed towards the pepper specks in the sky, which is kind of an asteroid field type thing. And you and Broadleaf stayed behind to chat with Zephyrus about upkeeping the... changing his tavern a little bit. He was very interested in the Fight Club idea and the stuff you guys had last time. But at a point prior to this, about 60 seconds ago, you decided to use your Gatestone to catch up with the party. So in doing so, you are going to arrive onto a scene. And who would have a Gatestone that he'd be close to? Okay, who has Gatestones in this group?
I don't think I do.
Launch does
Thompson
not.
does. Raoul does not.
Launch does not.
Launch does
I
not.
think Thompson. No, Thompson doesn't have another one.
I can use my reaction.
Yeah, Toxin's gonna arrive next to Thompson. Behind
Very
Thompson.
awkward. Like half the party just moves away.
I want a brief
Okay.
moment of conversation where it's just Thompson looks towards him and goes, "Howdy," as he's loading a shotgun.
Okay, so here's the current situation, Toxin.
Motherfuckers just shot my drink.
And you're going to go into, just, kind of fade into existence, but you don't really have a clue what's going on.
The Wyverns tongue each other.
What?
Fuck.
They're tonguing each other?
The Wyverns looking the dragon.
Yeah. So I'm going to send a photo of the battle map, and I'm going to mark it with your location. You're just in front of the first mini in front of the little red dot. Okay. I sent it via signal. I need one of those sticks. Push and pull them around.
Right.
Standing up gets old.
AC of 10, 2 hit points.
Gotcha.
I'll
So
remind you if
I'm
you need.
behind somebody.
Yes, you're standing behind Thompson.
Gotcha.
You need that crust, Nolan. What are you gonna do?
Pick up my little drummer, right?
Huh?
The mic should pick up my little drummer, right?
It might.
Nolan, you need to eat your crusts. That's how you grow hair on your feet.
Gotcha.
I don't like hairy feet.
It is your turn, Timothy.
Unless you can become a hobbit.
What are all the things around me?
The square blocks are just rocks.
Boulders and
Directly in front of you is Thompson. Then off to your right would be Dr. Raoul and then Nevitash. To your left is Launch and Axe. And the black one in front of you is Elk. Then the Wyverns. You see three Wyverns. You see over in front of Carrick. He's the furthest front right, white one. You see a gnome riding a fuzzy chicken for some reason. Then off to your right, you see a very large Wynn-Wynn fighting a Wyvren. And then you see the 2 Wyverns in the distance.
Okay.
Wouldn't Toxin be able to put 2 and 2 together with the fuzzy chicken, being he is also a druid?
Make an intelligence check for me. You'd have to recognize that the spell was cast.
That was a nat 20.
You gather that the gnome riding the chicken was at one point a wyvern. And also there are gnomes riding the wyverns. The green dragon things.
Okay. So the chicken's not a friend.
No. It's very confused.
Shoots the chicken.
Okay.
He's coming. I don't know what you should do. Go up to the chicken and just go over the streets and blast the fucker.
That's the plan now.
Just walk up and turn that chicken into hamburger meat.
120 feet of one?
You're within 120 feet of all of them.
Okay. That might, yeah.
Doc, you're on deck.
Could I cast call landing on the one on the left?
The furthest one away from you?
Well, the one that's right next to the dragon thing.
Okay, that's right next to Wynn-Wynn. Yep.
Yeah.
What saving throw is that?
16 dexterity.
So the good news, Timothy, that's a 60-foot radius spell, so you can get all of them. And all the gnomes. Because you just called a thunderstorm into existence.
But is that pick your targets? Or would Carrick and Wynn-Wynn be in trouble?
Well,
It's each creature.
oh yeah, I didn't think of
5
that.
feet at that point.
Oh,
So
I don't like this.
it would hit Wynn-Wynn and Carrick then.
Well, yeah. Well, call lightning is it's 120 feet by 60 feet, like cylinder. Or is that? No, it's
Well, so it's a range of 120 feet, and it's a cylinder that's
Yep.
10 feet
That's
tall with a
six.
60-foot radius.
yeah.
Well, guys, it's fun.
Oh, it's only 3d10. It's not that big a deal. You got a cleric.
I can take it.
What happened?
Blast him.
I can take it.
Am I going to get hurt?
So it's a
How
60.
many? Could I?
Yeah, 60-foot radius. You get all of them.
You just do wake up.
Yeah.
Just
Is there a possibility where I can just hit like the two of the back?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just aim for those two.
Yeah, you'd have to cast it like way up here.
If I was here, I feel like
Yeah.
there'd be a way to include those ones, all three of those, but I'm not
a
there.
point.
Yeah, I'm saying he could choose a point here, way off the map.
He can cast the storm above all of us and choose a point where the lightning hits. When you cast the spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud.
Oh,
to
it
that
is just
point.
one point. It's not the whole area. It's
And
one
then-
point.
Yeah, and then each creature within 5 feet of that point must make the save.
So you can only attack one.
You are 100% correct, but you can get Rider and Wyvern.
Yes.
You
And
can pick any of them at any time.
yep.
Don't hurt the chicken.
So if I can still get that one closest to Wynn-Wynn.
Yes, but that will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'll just take the one that's like right below it.
I can take it. You'll take the one that's up on the
Wait.
This is a powerful spell.
It's only third level.
I'll do the one that's right in front of Wynn-Wynn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna make 2 dexterity saving throws for you. One for the rider and one for the wyvern. Wynn-Wynn is also gonna make a dexterity saving throw. So wyvern, that is a 19,
That's steeds.
and the archer is a
I was gonna say.
9. That's a fail.
That fails.
Okay. So what the damage is, and it's half on a successful save, correct?
What's successful
Correct.
save?
That's
So 23 probably covers it.
Yeah, probably.
23 probably covers it, but it's half. And you cast this at 3rd or 4th level?
I think this was just third.
So 3d10 lightning damage.
Yep.
Archer takes a full shot.
That might be. I feel like I have a chance to kill him.
Maybe.
Jokes on you, Eric Okers are resistant to it.
19 lightning damage.
probably so resistant.
Okay,
And then
so
half that for the.
half is 10, so 19 for the gnome.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whoa, not 190. And then half that for the wyvern.
So 10 is.
10 is
That's
half.
solid hit.
That is a solid hit.
This one.
That's my bonus action. I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
I don't think you can cast 2-leveled spells.
I think this one's worse.
This one's
It says as a bonus action.
This
I
one's
can't.
worse.
Yeah, but I think,
Yeah, it was a-
right, Pete, if you cast a spell, you can't cast a second leveled spell?
Correct. Next round, you could do a cantrip and then healing word.
This is also
Yep.
kind
Uh,
this is also pretty bad.
It is a bonus action to cast, but then you can use your action for something
Yeah.
else, just not casting a spell. Unless it's a cantrip.
Gotcha.
Yep. But nobody's really beat up yet. You guys have barely taken any damage.
Also, I just looked up a build a bit ago where you can have an initiative of plus 30. And I kind of want to do it.
Okay.
It'll be useless for everything else, but it'll be useless first.
Okay, so that brings us to Dr. Raoul Zeta. I don't even want to know.
Dr. Raoul Zeta is going to cast Guiding Bolt
Cast therapy.
at second
Poison
level
of death.
Solid choice. Solid
at
choice.
the gnome riding the chicken.
Okay.
That is back. Not good.
Stop story.
So that is. Why am I blind? Where's my spell?
Both sides of the table are laughing at something stupid, and I don't know what it is.
All
We're
I
just
did was
laughing
go
at
ask
pictures
for
of
Snow
stories.
Dragon. I don't know what's so funny.
That's what the gnome's riding.
Oh my gosh.
I said you ask for Snow Dragon, dude.
Alright.
I'm just gonna quickly
So
take a
that
quick walk
is
myself.
a
She's
14.
14 to hit.
I'm gonna just take this.
That is going to miss.
I thought so. Sorry, it took me way longer than it should have to find that hit. So that is. Then Raoul's gonna float forward a slight bit to that black block between Carrick and Wynn-Wynn, and just kind of stand there.
Okay.
Though I do want to apologize, just that he makes me laugh all the time with them images, so I showed him one.
And he just lost it.
Yeah.
That brings us to the Wyvern's turn. So, first Wyvern is currently a chicken. He is just gonna.
No,
And-
they can attack.
Is there actually stats for this thing?
It's like
Yeah.
1d4 minus 2 damage.
Yeah.
Notice the
It's got a flying speed. Where did it go? I just saw it.
It is going to attack then.
Yeah. 25 feet walking, 15 flying,
Okay. So,
+1 to hit.
okay,
How heavy
Carrick,
is the load,
this fluffy white chicken in front of you is going to attack you.
Oh, little nut.
What's its bonus to hit?
That's a
Plus
2. So you got pecked by a chicken. Nothing happened. It missed.
That almost hit.
It almost hit you, and then it is going to use its movement speed to turn and run away as chickens do. Fluff away.
Can I use a free reaction and just feign pain and misery from his brutal attack?
Sure. Okay, I have a. Okay, you guys tell me if this is going too far as a DM. But this chicken just scurried out from underneath the the gnome. Okay, the gnome is angry. Would it be reasonable for him to use his reaction to kick it?
That's a bit much.
That's a good question.
DM play rats on you, man.
Kick the chicken.
I mean, the only problem is whether or not it does damage. If it
Would
does
you
damage-
establish?
Exactly. If it does damage, it would turn it back into a wyvern.
Let's get a
That's
slight bit of.
That's a Petey question right there.
Yeah.
What's the
Let's get a
gnome's
slight bit of
strength
story building in here, real quick. Just a little bit of characterization. Is he an angry drunk?
Some flavor we
No.
want to run by.
If he
you.
is, then we can say yes.
Okay, so here's the question, Pete. The chicken tried to peck Carrick, did not succeed. Now it is turning to flutter away, out from underneath the goblin, because obviously they're the gnome. Obviously the gnome's not going with it, right? Would it be once it leaves the gnome's range? Would the gnome potentially use its reaction to kick the chicken? Or is that going too far?
I think my argument for it would be is if he could do it if it didn't cause damage. I mean,
Then it wouldn't
that's
use the
where-
reaction. It'd be just a free fluff.
Oh, if it's just fluff, yeah, 100%.
But I was thinking it could use it. He could, but that would maybe be trying to get it out of polymorph. basically.
Yes, it 100% would be trying to get it out of polymorph, but I don't know if it would be able to damage it enough to do it. Also,
Well, it only has 2 hit
Here's
points.
my question. Here's my vote.
Being unarmed strike. He has a strength score of
Hold up.
11, so
Hold up.
that
Hold
would
up.
cause
Have him
1
get flung
damage.
away.
Hold up.
And it has 2
Yeah.
hit points.
Have the gnome get flung away when it turns back into a big dragon.
Can I make a comment?
It
please?
wouldn't, because it'd only do 1 damage.
Can I make a comment?
Oh, the kick?
Yeah.
Can I make a comment?
I'd be fine with it.
It's not going to turn it. It's not going to unpolymorph it because it only do 1 damage because it's an unarmed strike with no ability.
Well, and to play devil's advocate here on the behalf of the chicken saw a gnome boot coming at it. Odds are they're pretty agile little turds, so he might scooch out of the way.
Well, that's why. That's the.
The gnome would fall on his ass.
Well, they're flying.
We get
Everybody's flying.
advantage
Can I
attacks
talk?
because he'd be prone. Oh,
I
he's
have
flying.
something to point
What
out.
what do you have to point out?
What class are these? The gnomes.
They're their own thing.
Do they have any knowledge about magic?
They do actually have
Say
some.
they know
A little
Have a
bit.
history check to see if it knows what polymorph is, because if it knows what polymorph is, it's going to try to kill the chicken so it gets its wyvern back.
That would probably take out the chicken.
That would be more within reason.
That makes sense to me. Just
Okay.
picking it randomly is
Okay.
more line to be
Or in this particular case,
Being
it's
pissed at your
chicken.
wyvern that
History
turns into a
check.
chicken is-
What's the DC on a history check to know if it knows what polymorph is?
I would say it's
Oh my
pretty
God.
good.
honestly, I'd put it more in Arcana.
Okay. Arcana falls under which ability? Intelligence.
Intelligence. It would be the same as history, but it's intelligence and
He rolled
honestly,
a 10. I feel like he'd be like, "What the frick?"
Yeah.
Okay, so the chicken's just gonna go away, over here.
Is he
For now.
falling now, or what? There it is, know how to fly.
He's fluffing.
No, the
Fluttering.
no.
No, he knows how to fly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's the end of that discussion. So that's the first wyvern. Second wyvern has.
Is that concentration? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. But I've got a good go-to non.
He has
spell.
Okay, so he is 80 feet.
Minimum of
So that's
5,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna fly up to here. He's gonna make his attacks at Carrick.
He probably could have turned it into a chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that.
I don't know if he's got.
He's going to make a bite attack at Carrick.
He's got
No.
That is a 26 to hit.
This is a wyvern?
Yep.
You're not the chicken one.
Not the chicken one, a new one.
I'm saying 26 for a chicken's pretty badass.
Be a heck of a chicken. And that is 10 points of piercing damage. Then he's going to continue his loop with his last 25 feet of movement and fly away from you and hit you with his stinger on the way by, and you will get an opportunity attack.
That'd be nice.
10, 15.
Okay. I would still like to use another free action if it's possible and feign. While it hurt, I wanna sarcastically feign like it hurt.
Okay.
Oh, no.
His stinger attack. That is a 20 to hit.
That one hits.
Okay. And you do get an opportunity attack after taking
Or
damage.
take up 4 after this.
After you take your damage, so that is 9 plus 4, 13 points of piercing damage, and there's poison damage. If I can find d6s. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Before you roll, sir, I do have to let you know that I am immune to poison damage.
That's right. Just to see how much it is anyway. That would have been 10, 20. It would have been 21 points of poison damage, but you had to make a Constitution saving throw anyway. But you're immune, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So uncanny dodge that 13 also and cut that in half to a solid 7.
Okay, so you do not get an opportunity attack because you used Uncanny Dodge.
What?
That's your reaction. And you can only Uncanny Dodge once per round.
I'm fine. I will not uncanny dodge. I will take the full damage because God said so.
Okay.
Alright, and I will grab my venomous death and I will venomously death him.
Opportunity attack.
That's an 18.
18. Okay, that hits.
That is 6 points of slashing damage. Do I get to use my sneak attack yet?
There is no allies within 5 feet. You do not have advantage, so there is no sneak attack.
Question also.
How much damage, real quick? I forgot.
6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Are these wyverns also immune to poison?
No.
Excellent. Well, then that is another 4 points of poison damage, and I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
14 to win.
That's a 11.
Excellent.
Which?
So he is poisoned also for the next 10 rounds. And now that we are at the top of the round...
Is that a save? We're not at the top of the round. That was one. We got 3 more wyverns to
that
go
was
and
the
then 4
opportunity
archers.
attack. My bad.
3
Yep.
more? Didn't we just
Sorry.
get through one? And
Or
the
2
other?
more to go. Yeah. And is that a save each round? It should be, but I maybe didn't say that.
Yeah, it's a save each round up to 10 rounds.
Okay, and at the beginning of their turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that is round 1. Okay, so second wyvern is currently fighting enlarged Wynn-Wynn. He is going to make his bite attack. Or third wyvern, excuse me. That is a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Tail attack.
Surprising.
25 to hit.
That does not miss.
No.
Okay. And that is going to be 14 points of piercing damage, and I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution saving throws, and that's that. 13?
That does not make a save.
Probably not.
So
That's
that
a lot
is
of dice. I'm kind of scared.
18.
I took 13 piercing damage?
Yep. 14.
14.
20.
Should've just told me it was 13.
If life wouldn't have progressed so fast in the last 5 seconds, I could have helped you.
It's fair.
29, 32 points of poison damage.
Does the
I reached in for the dice to roll to help you, and then you rolled your dice, and I was like,
Oh, my bad.
you're good.
And then he is going to fly away from
I
you.
gotta think faster.
Reaction
full-
attack?
Yep.
Add 6. Or no, hold on. Add 5. To whatever you roll for your attack.
Okay, I rolled a 2.
Okay, add
I
5.
have now a plus 18. So I rolled a 2. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, give me some damage.
Just bump on that one. That was awesome. You just left him hanging, dude. Just bump. There we go.
Sorry, I was counting to make sure I did that legally.
Bloody
Yeah, I did. Okay. I rolled a 2. So dirty 20.
17 plus 9, 26.
26.
4 of which, okay, so that would be 22 radiant damage. And 4
doesn't matter
lightning.
with these.
Okay, 26.
Okay. Ouch. Okay, then the final wyvern is going to do a flyby. That's 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, I'm
25,
gonna die.
30. He's going to hit you with his bite attack.
You are.
That is a 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
17 hits.
Yeah.
That is 2d6. That's 15 total.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
And then his tail attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
That is a 15.
That's my armor class.
That hits then.
I'm
So
gonna die.
it's another Constitution saving throw for me.
I can't help you anymore.
No.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
I used my reaction.
10? Oh,
10.
Added on to what I just took?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not yet, but I'm.
Okay.
If there's damage.
There is more damage beyond this.
You
The
get
piercing
that.
damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Constitution was 16.
That makes the save, so you're only going to take half.
Not gonna do it.
You might
Could
live.
go 4. Could go really low.
He could. I don't think he can.
But can you admit that's a lot of dice?
Well,
I
how
don't
many
think
dice
It's,
you rolling?
it's 7.
Yeah, he can't make it.
If they're all ones.
Okay, so that's 6, 18,
I'm dead.
or 12.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're an
I
idiot.
have 4 hit
18.
points.
24, 28. So yeah, yep. So that'd have been 14. So you're unconscious.
I will use my reaction to cast.
Does enlarge
Curse
fade when
of-
he's you already used your reaction, so you have no reaction.
I want to cast.
And he's also going to do his flyby over here. So he has another 50 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay, well, our time in the airplane just got a lot shorter.
So you're back to your air. Does enlarge fade when he goes unconscious? Or is he still enlarged? He should still be enlarged.
You should still be enlarged until Thompson loses concentration.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're just unconscious
Giant.
dragon. And now it's the archers, the
Wait,
gnome's
does
turn.
his disguise fade though?
That's not. Is that
Probably?
concentration?
I guess I don't know.
That's
It's
a
not
magical item,
concentration.
so it's not
That would still be
concentration.
going because I'm not dead. I
Okay.
assume when you're actually like dead, it would. But yeah.
Eventually.
Disguise
What's
self is not concentration.
Yeah, and it's cast with the hat.
Pete's gonna save me though, so
We'll see.
Hey, what about me?
Okay, so
that's fair too.
there are 4 archers
We're toxin.
that get to attack.
Someone
The
will
first
do
one
it.
is standing
I'm not
directly
gonna
in front
make
of
a
Carrick.
mistake, throw.
Floating directly in front of Carrick. So he is going to
So then I can't.
sheath his bow and draw his short sword. And he is also going to use his archer's eye, which just gives him an extra d10 to his attack once he hits.
How close is he to me?
He's standing in front of you. So he's going to make 2 attacks, and if one of them hits, then he gets to add extra damage. How are we feeling about an 18? I'm guessing a 13 doesn't hit.
You know, it would be pretty good. Except I can't shoot.
So 18 misses?
Yeah.
Well, you already used reaction this round, though.
On what?
The Wyvern attack, that opportunity attack you did, so you can't cast shield. Sorry. So that's 1d6 and 1d10 plus 4.
Great.
So that is 12 points of piercing damage.
Great.
Next archer does not have a clear shot on Dr. Raoul, but he does have a clear shot on Thompson.
Okay.
So he's going to take 2 shots on Thompson. He's also going to use Archer's Eye. And both of those miss. That's a 1 and a 4. So unless your AC is 10, that's going to miss. Yes.
Does Archer's Eye work for melee weapons?
Yes, it does. It says, as a bonus action, the archer can add 1d10 to its next attack or damage roll with a longbow or short bow. Oh, I thought that said short sword. My bad. Okay, so subtract 5.
Ah.
5 from you. Didn't hit. Put 5 back. I thought it said short sword. Okay, this other archer is going to take a shot at Nevitesh because he doesn't like lightning. No, it was Toxin that didn't get lightning. Never mind. He doesn't have or Toxin. He doesn't have a shot on Toxin. A Toxin standing behind somebody.
So I'm getting tired yet?
Nope, Nevitesh is. So that is a 25 and a 21.
Yeah, they hit.
Okay, and these are 2 separate attacks, so you'll have to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
And 1 with the Archer's Eye. Don't worry, they're not very powerful. So the first attack is 18 piercing damage, so a DC 10.
Okay.
I went through 7 hit points right there.
I rolled 2 19s. Nope, a 19 and a 16.
Okay, those are both good.
Yeah.
Because the second attack is only 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Well, I get advantage.
Oh, second one then. You need to make another one.
Okay.
It needs to be 10 or higher.
4 and 15. Good.
Okay, you're good.
Warcaster.
Right?
ID.
And then the final, he is going to... Toxin, what's your AC? Because you're going to get to add 2 to it, because he's going to try to take shots at you. Because you got partial cover from his perspective. You're muted.
19.
19 with the plus 2?
No.
How do you have 19? What the
Got
heck?
that ring of protection.
Okay, so you have a 21 now, because you got partial cover. And neither of those worked. They're both too low. Far too low. Okay, that brings us to Carrick.
Okay. Well, now that we're at the top of the round, can I get an updated picture to see where everyone's
Oh
at?
yeah, that's right. You can't see it. My bad. Okay, you are still where you were before. You just have a gnome in front of you.
Oh, chicken ran away?
He did, yes.
That's okay, I didn't attack the wyvern last time. Oh? I suppose I could finish out the gnome. Let's do this.
Let's do it, man. Kill my gnomes. See if I care.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Do the old slice and dice almost.
That's how much damage?
That is 1
1 damage?
plus. Oh, wait, hang on. There's no one around me, is there?
Nope, you're by yourself.
I am cry. Because that was a good set of rolls. That is 1 slashing damage. Plus 2 poison damage. I need him to make a constitution save.
And he is currently poisoned. I did not roll his saving
excellent.
throw. I should have. Forgot to roll his saving throw at the beginning of his turn. So,
Excellent.
you can't it's the beginning of his turn, the saving throws, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe.
And poison does more, just keeps doing damage, correct?
Yep, every time he fails, it's just another 1d6 poison.
Okay. And that's a con save of
14.
14. And he falls just short.
Excellent. Let me just take my little poison thingy here. That's another 4 points of poison damage. How is he still standing?
These are pretty buff dudes.
Pretty good.
Okay, so that's your action. Or do you get 2 attacks per action now? You got... Do rogues ever get 2 attacks per action?
Yeah, because my movement is no longer... Yeah, alright, I like this. That is a lot.
You get your bonus
That is
action, yeah.
27.
That hits.
That is 8 points of slashing damage with my other sword.
Alright.
I dig it.
Okay. That brings us to... Unless you want to move.
I don't. Because I don't want no to poke me. So I will stay put.
Okay. Thompson,
My turn?
your turn.
Well,
And you are currently concentrating on a spell.
yeah. Well, where am I at?
You are right where you started with the shield there.
How far away is that dragon that shot at me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I'm gonna go up 15 feet
Okay.
and make it so that my shot, like, I'm gonna shoot,
Okay.
but I want to be able to hit him.
Okay.
And he's going to be whistling this whole time, just like I've been working on the railroad. And he's going to pull up his shotgun.
You shooting the wyvern or the gnome?
The wyvern.
Okay.
I've been working on a railroad most of my goddamn life. And then he's gonna fire 2 shots of the blunderbuss at it.
Okay. Give me the attack rolls.
Alright. Let's see, first one. Alright, that is a 17, 18, 22.
That hits. Okay, the wyverns. If you go over 16, you're hitting both of these. Just saying.
Got it.
Wyverns only have an AC of 13.
And the second one is...
You can't miss physically, but you're dead.
That's awesome.
That's true. And the other one is 14.
14.
Yeah.
Those both hit. Damage, please.
2d8s plus 1.
Yeah, each.
Yeah.
48 plus 1.
suppose, yeah. Is there anything else that's added on this again? Isn't
Timothy, what level? Let me check that for you.
Wasn't there anything else added to this that we were just talking about?
You're using the blunderbuss?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. It's what was it?
I can't remember. That's why I'm asking you.
Isn't like 5 by 5
It was
area
within 5
explosive?
feet, but I think it was 1d6.
1d6?
Upon a hit, everything within 5 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. DC is equal 8 plus your proficiency plus your dex mod. Or they suffer 1d8 fire damage. Okay, so I need to make 2 dex saving throws.
First one's a 15.
15 points of damage. Okay.
Do I add fire to it? Another d6 or whatever?
Okay. For the d8, the Wyvern succeed. What's your DC?
My DC?
The dex save DC. It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your dex mod.
8 plus my proficiency plus my dex. So 8. So that's 13.
13.
I think total. If it's 8
Okay.
plus the proficiency and dexterity.
Okay, so that the Wyvern makes the save, and the Archer does not. So he's gonna take the D8 to fire.
And then.
So roll the D8 to fire real quick.
Oh, D8 to fire real quick. Okay. That's a 7.
Okay.
And the second one.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11.
Okay. And dex save for the Wyvern. That's a 17. Dex save for the Archer. That's a 15. So they both make the save.
Do I not roll for that?
Nope, no fire damage then.
Well, then he's just going to kind of go back a little bit again.
Okay. Use your remaining 15 feet and go backwards.
Yep.
Alright.
And I'm going to have... And then for Elk, I'm going to have him go up and try tackle the little gnome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, only if he gets 50 feet away from you does he tug on you now. The ropes are slack.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he does a ramming attack.
Yeah, which is...
Roll for that. And that's not 50 feet.
I still don't know how to pull up his stats, but I got an 18.
18, that's going to hit.
How do I pull up his stats?
Go to Game Rules, go to Artificer, and then scroll down. Go down to Battlesmith. It's right at the top. Okay, Druid.
Artificer.
Okay.
Battlesmith.
Actually, let me go to... Nope, right here. Timothy, I'm trying to find the answer to your question real quick.
Oh, Steel Defender stuff. Got it.
Yep.
I got an 18. Do I add anything to that?
So Circle of the Moon. Pete, what CR can a... Oh, max CR 1.
Wait, did I hit the gnome?
Right now. What?
Did I hit the gnome?
Yes, you did. What was the damage?
I got... Well, I rolled an 18 to hit him.
Yeah, that hits. Damage according to your wild shape. Or not your wild shape, your Steel Defender stat block.
For...
Nolan, can you grab me a bottle of water over there?
See, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Defender attack. I don't see where... I don't see where it is here.
Okay, hold up. I'll grab it real quick.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
This is for bandits.
So it says your attack, your force empowered rend
Yeah.
is your Steel Defender's attack.
Yeah.
It's 1d8 plus PB.
What's
Proficiency
PB?
bonus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so 1d8 plus 4.
Yep. Force damage.
Perfect.
Storm, your Steel Defender stat blocks under features and traits in your class features.
Yeah, I got it. I've got it
Don't
pulled
make
up right now,
noise.
but yeah.
Why are you? What? Did you put a hole in this? Is it gonna
No.
put water all over me?
A hole in mine. For some reason, it was slightly compressed. It was kind of annoying.
Alright, that is 10 total.
Okay. I will mark that down, and that brings us to
And
Launch.
Where were they again on my sheet?
features and traits.
Okay.
Let me get back to my actions. Since I'm crossbow expert, how it still takes an action to load a crossbow.
Crossbow expert, you ignore the reload function.
Right?
So you just shoot.
Gonna shoot at the.
If you kick the thing, the TV
Gonna
reacts.
shoot at the wyvern right in the middle
Yes.
and shoot twice.
Okay.
And I shut off my phone.
Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Okay, both of them are over 16, so it will.
They'll both hit.
Okay. Okay, so I need to go back. And this is both the flame arrows. Well, it'd be first. No, both.
Is that lasts for a minute until you hit something?
No, let me go. I'm overthinking this. Contains a.
Okay, so
You can
flame.
touch a quiver containing arrows or
yep.
bolts when target is hit by a ranged weapon using a piece of ammunition drawn from the quiver. Target takes 1d6 extra damage. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so you can only do 12 shots from that.
Yes.
That's when it ends. Gotcha. And for future reference, that is an action to cast, so you actually shouldn't have taken any shots last round.
I have
But
2
we're-
actions.
How do you have 1 attack action. You have
Oh.
2 attacks per action.
No, attacks per action.
Yes, so that
Oh,
if you use your
okay.
action to cast a spell, then you don't get any attacks.
The app is a bit weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't say.
But yeah, just go ahead and take your shots.
Okay.
It's not end of the world. This wyvern's getting wailed on, guys.
Which one?
That one. This one did too.
That's the goal.
The upside down
This one did a
too.
little bit. The upside down large Wynn-Wynn is not doing so hot.
I mean, you've got an angry cat. No. You've got an angry drunk, a stupid cat, and then just Starman therapist.
Okay, the
other
first
guy.
one is 7 plus 6.
Okay, so that would be 13.
13, and then fire damage for that one would be 6.
Okay.
The second one would be 1 plus 6, so 7 plus 2.
Okay. All right. Are you gonna move at all, or are you staying there?
Yes.
That doesn't answer anything.
Staying there.
Okay.
Last.
Wynn-Wynn. Can I get a death saving throw?
Actually, me with nobody trying to do any healing.
I know.
whatsoever. You
3
guys
people in front of you, and they're all like, "Yeah,
Hey.
he's fine."
Done for
It
nat
hasn't
20.
been my turn yet.
15.
15 saves.
How's it not been your turn since?
Yeah.
I didn't get knocked out on my turn.
Launch currently can't tie it up at the moment.
He is kind of tied up at the moment.
You can untie yourself.
I should mark that down as a success.
Yeah. Nevitesh.
Work, it's fun.
Okay, so now that Wynn-Wynn, you don't need to mark that because I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
So you take 106 healing.
Okay. That'll give me 1 die.
Okay.
That would be absolutely
It's over
phenomenal. I cast heal everything.
You gain 6 points of health.
Okay.
We flip
Wynn-Wynn back over.
And then
And I'm still big.
I'm going to cast Cool Breeze on the center dragon. Also known as, where is it? Frostbite. So, Constitution saving throw.
On who?
Middle center guy.
Is that a leveled spell?
It's a
Cantrip?
It's up
Okay.
to
Middle guy.
Just
I thought this
straight on.
through. It's okay.
Just checking. Just checking.
I'm going to do an entire 2d6 damage if you fail.
Your DC is probably much higher than 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack. Let me make sure it's... Ooh. I made a mistake because it's weapon attack. So it's not going to do anything to him. He won't have disadvantage.
Well, his bite and everything, doesn't that count as a weapon attack?
Well, it's natural. He also takes 9 points of cold damage.
It's considered a melee weapon attack.
Cool. So he has disadvantage, and he takes 9 points of damage.
Wyvern C. Disadvantage. Next attack.
Why is it so spooky?
I can,
in the
I can
sky?
also shoot the chicken. I should have shot the chicken.
The music.
Shoot the chicken, it'll turn
It
into
is
a wyvern.
spooky.
If you kill
And that's
it.
9 points of damage?
Yep.
If you kill the chicken, it turns back
Alright.
into a wyvern.
Yeah.
Like fully alive.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No.
That brings us to
bullshit.
Toxin. What you doing, Toxin? Also, if you beast shape, do you lose concentration on your spell?
Yeah. Pretty sure. Not 100%.
Yeah, because you go to the features and stats of the beast. And the beast can't concentrate
Yeah,
on
and I
spell.
know that
That's a little bit different with polymorph, though. Beast shape is different than polymorph.
at higher levels you get the ability to maintain concentration. I know. I guess I
He
can't
has
say.
4 hours.
I do too. I just never use it.
I'd be shaped to man
Where
with
is
2
my-
bears for hands.
You can use wild shape as a bonus action. You can use bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to your game. Okay.
Transforming does not break your concentration on a spell you've already cast. However,
So you
You can't cast spells. If I remember correctly.
correct, you cannot cast spells while in beast shape, but any concentration spells you have up, turning into a beast does not break.
And he can also use his bonus action to wild shape as a Circle of the Moon Druid.
That's okay.
So you could actually do Call Lightning again, and then bonus action into a beast shape, but you only have a max CR of 1.
Yeah.
But it's extra hit points. But you haven't gotten hit yet.
No.
Oh, I was gonna do it. Oh well.
I'm gonna-
I forgot.
Is Thomas still in front of me or whatever his name is?
Wait,
Thompson.
Thompson.
how did he didn't take any damage?
He hasn't yet, no.
Then Call Lightning is still up. It's concentration.
Yeah, it's still up. Oh, and that's still an action though. I think it is. On each of your turns till spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning again, targeting the same point or a different one. That one takes an action every time.
Yeah.
Which it would make sense if it said bonus action too. But it does not. But a 3d10 bonus action would be a lot.
That's true.
It says action. So you can use your action for that. It's there for 10 minutes. Or whatever you have in mind. However, he's not casting a spell. He's using a spell, so he can then use his bonus action to cast a leveled spell. That's where the benefit is.
Yes.
Yep.
So you could conceivably do like Healing Word.
Yep, because the spell's already up, so you don't need to recast it, if that makes sense.
So I would be able to cast Healing Word?
Yeah, you can use Call Lightning and cast Healing Word.
And I can use Call Lightning as a bonus action?
You're using it as your action, but Healing Word is a bonus action. But you already cast the spell last round, so you're just reusing it because it just stays up. So you're not casting it, you're just directing it.
Okay.
So then that allows you to do a bonus action leveled spell.
So then I'd like to cast Healing Word on Wynn-Wynn.
Okay, Wynn-Wynn's gonna get more hit points back.
That's
He's
helpful.
gonna be less dead.
On the outside, at least. The inside is under.
That would be 7 points of healing.
Nice.
I'm just waiting for Dr. Raoul to wreck stuff again.
I can hurt myself again now. I won't.
Now, how close is the I don't remember their names.
The Wyvrens?
Yeah, how close is the closest to me?
55 feet.
55, okay. I would like to... Can I move 25 feet closer?
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You want to stand to the left or the right of Dr. Raoul?
I'll stand to the right.
His right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You are now 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet away. I don't think my math worked out there, but...
Can I...
Push you back one more. Now you're 20 feet away. Or 25.
And I can call lightning again?
Yep.
And I'll do that on the one that's closest to.
Okay.
If I can.
Alright, so roll your 3d10, and that is 2 dex saves from me, I believe. So, Wyvern dex save. That is a 14. Does that make it? I don't remember.
That fails.
That fails, okay. And the Rider dex save. That's a 4.
Fails.
It's a nat 1. So 2 fails.
I rolled a 2.
You have a big buff on you, though.
I'm also dead.
Yep.
Actually, the buff was only 5. I still would have hit.
They're group hunters. They have strategy.
Well, you died again?
They have strategy.
Yeah.
You died again?
That's 12 points of lightning damage.
Each? Yeah, 12 each. Okay, so 12 there. And 12 there. Okay, and that you have a you have a little more movement, or you have 5 feet of movement left. You can choose to use it.
I don't want to move.
Okay, then that brings us to Doc Raoul Zeta.
Dr. Raoul Zeta is going to... Is there a wyvern that has not been hit yet?
No, they've all been hit. Just one of them, not very much.
But the one that turned into a chicken, or carrot, that one.
He got hit too.
So... Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I'm going to attempt to channel divinity on the least hurt wyvern that is not currently a chicken.
Okay.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Oof. Big oof. This might go very poorly. That is a 14.
Okay, so what that means is that I now have the ability to cast suggestion on it without using spells.
Okay.
The suggestion, because it has failed the saving throw, is to go home as quickly as possible.
Now I need to look up suggestion again.
You want to go home.
Okay, Jedi mind tricks. Suggestion.
I mean, that's what that is. You can't tell me different. It's a Jedi mind trick.
So it pursues the course of action to describe to the best of its ability.
Mm-hmm. And they are fast as frick. And that lasts 8 hours as long as you concentrate.
Down.
So that's 160 feet away.
Oh.
And it's because it has 80 feet of movement, it's gonna dash. Set as fast as you can.
Yeah.
So I gotta write this down.
Well, that one's a good one.
That one had a gnome on it still, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Gnome's also gone.
Woo.
Well, that's helpful.
No,
That's
hold on.
kind of OP.
Okay.
Honestly, that's
That can be very useful.
that
That probably saved your guys' butt.
was a baller move.
And wait, what are the conditions on that? What if he takes damage?
What if this is the military?
Okay, yep. So that's just it. That's done for now. So Wyvern C is 120 feet, 160 feet away. need to know just in case he comes back.
Yeah.
Distances.
Wynn-Wynn, how are you doing?
13.
All right.
Out of 107.
I will give Wynn-Wynn a 4th level healing word. 2,
Let's see.
3, and 4. So that is 5 and 6 is 11 plus 5 is 16 more hit points back.
Legitness. Got myself again.
Yes.
I don't like that. End of your turn, Doc?
Yeah, I don't think I really need to move too much. I think I'll just kind of stay pat.
Okay. So, it brings us to Wyvern A, who is currently still a chicken.
Such a dumb thing. I love it.
And that lasts for how long until you lose concentration? It's up to an hour, is it?
to an hour.
Up to an hour. So he's just gonna 15 feet over there. Can't believe you turned him into a chicken.
25 walking speed, by the way.
Well, yeah, they're flying.
15 flying.
So the way we've ruled it is, if you have a flying speed, you use your flying speed.
Well, they can't
Otherwise, it's your
sustain
walking
flight
speed.
for more than one turn.
But he's floating, so
No.
I can make him move farther if you want.
I don't
He's
care.
just running in circles. Doesn't matter. Wyvern B.
He's not hurting anybody.
What's your save DC on the poison, Carrick?
Nolan, you want to see my idea real quick?
Mhm.
It's
That is
nothing really
14.
groundbreaking, but you know, it's great. I'll send you a picture on Signals.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I made the save.
You did not.
I did. I was really hoping I didn't. It's con, right? Yeah. So he's no longer poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Darn it! Because if he failed the save, you damage him, and suggestion he comes back.
Nolan, feel free to show it to him too.
But he is hurt, so he is. Well, he would have moved on his turn. It's his turn now, but yeah. Okay, Wyvern C.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be amazing.
He is going to.
No, he's not.
He's going to change his little drive-by method a little bit and not get quite as close because he has a reach of 10 feet. So he is going to hit 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So he is going to go 60 feet to Nevatash.
You got 2 opportunity attacks or 1?
0. You don't have a reach of 10 feet, do you?
No, but they do.
Yeah, he flew around.
Oh,
It was 50 there, so I
Okay.
had 10.
okay.
So he's going to do his drive-by 10 feet away. Kind of, like, around. So attack number 1 with his bite. That is a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
No,
Okay. Stinger. 21.
that does hit.
Okay. And I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you. So that is 9 piercing damage. And here comes the tail damage. 6, 7. Constitution saving throw for the poison?
The poison.
Yep.
Okay. So I needed
This
one
is-
for the regular hit.
Yeah, we haven't gotten, no. It's each instance of damage. We haven't finished one instance of damage yet.
I'm confused. Okay. So what was the 9 from?
The 9 is piercing damage, but we're adding damage to that from the same attack.
Okay.
Then you have to roll 10 or half of whatever this total is. But first you need a Constitution saving throw for poison, which is what I asked for. What did you get?
Okay. Constitution saving throw
For poison.
for poison.
Yes. Not
Okay.
for concentration yet.
Okay. I rolled a con. It's the same thing.
Yeah, just not at
Except
advantage.
I don't get an advantage.
Yep.
I don't even.
So just roll it again. Roll
Okay.
1.
I was gonna say I don't remember what I rolled yet. 18. What flavor?
Con save.
Plus 7. 18 plus 7.
Okay, that makes a save.
Okay, you good.
Okay, so you're going to take half of the poison damage.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 20. So it's 15 poison damage. So your con save needs to be 12 or higher. Because you took 24 total damage.
Okay, I can't fail.
Okay. So you maintain your concentration, and then he's gonna fly his remaining 30 feet or 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20 over to here.
And as Warcaster, I could use a reaction to use a spell as an attack.
But to get trigger reaction,
It
he has
does
to
have to
come
be in
within your
5
melee
feet.
range.
Okay.
He has a reach of 10 feet.
Okay. And that was 15 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Oops.
15 poison and 9, otherwise 24 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
This Wyvern is gonna go his 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Wait,
30,
oh.
40, 45, 50.
Was that the one that I cast?
Dylan, by the
Frostbite
way, I
on?
can attack twice.
Yes, so his first attack would have been at disadvantage. He missed anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
I can make an attack.
So he's going to use 45 feet of his movement to get up to here, and he's going to take attacks at Toxin. Again, maintaining a 10-foot distance. Toxin, first attack is a 21. You're muted. I'm assuming that hits.
That hits.
And that is going to be 14 points of piercing damage. Then he's going to hit you with the tail on the way out, which is a 19, which I believe is your armor class.
Yep.
Okay, so that is going to be, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw. I need a Constitution saving throw to maintain Call Lightning, because that's a concentration spell. So make that one first. Has to be 10 or higher.
Okay. Yeah, it's an 8.
Okay, so your Call Lightning fades. The sky clears. Okay. So you have on your second hit here, that is 7 points of piercing damage, and then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15 for poison damage.
Look, could
Toxin, add 5 to that save.
Aren't I immune to poison?
I don't think you are.
He's a dragon.
Oh,
You're
where's the
resistant.
dragon? Resistant.
Yep, you take half.
Well, that was a 15.
And
Was
that's
that-
with his plus 5.
No, 15 rolled.
He gave you a plus 5 to
Yeah,
it.
so it's a dirty
Yeah.
20.
Okay, so you're going to take half of what I roll and then half again. Okay. So there is 10. So that is going to be a total of 7 poison damage when it's halved twice.
Good.
Okay, and then he's going to use his remaining 35 feet. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Back to here. Okay, that goes through the Wyvern's turn. Now the Archer's turns. The one that's standing in front of Thomas, or Carrick, is going to make his 2 short sword attacks again. Short sword attack 1. 17 gonna hit. No.
Did I use my reaction this time?
Yeah, you haven't used your reaction yet.
Okay, we use shield.
Okay. And that goes for just shield is all the attacks that round. Yep.
I get, yeah.
It's a plus 5.
Yep.
How about a 23? No, 24.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is going to be 1d6 plus 4. So 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. The next one is going to take. Which one is B? Nothing, because wait, what's the range on a longbow? He's 160 feet away. Range on a longbow is
150, I believe.
150, but it has up to 600 at disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
So he is going to take 2 shots at disadvantage at the closest person that he can see, which happens to be Carrick. Well, we'll see how the first attack goes. He might change his mind. So at disadvantage, I'm guessing 8 does nothing. I really want him out of frustration to shoot the chicken. But I feel like that's DM caveat.
Yeah.
Okay. Second attack.
He's probably gonna be confused as to why there's a chicken.
The chicken's not.
7. So yeah, both of those miss. Okay. Archer C is going to take 2 shots at. I'm trying to remember which. Yeah, C's over there. He's gonna take 2 shots at Toxin. Not at disadvantage. So that is. That's not gonna hit. 13 does not hit. 9 does not hit. Okay, and the other one, he's gonna take 2 shots at Wynn-Wynn.
I don't want to.
You don't have to.
Good.
Natural 20. My first of the night.
So
I'm dead.
crit.
It is a 1d8.
Not immediately.
So it's 8
There's
plus.
another attack damage.
So that's 14. 18 total in the first attack.
I should be alive. If the nat 20 was 18, I shouldn't die.
I'll keep it on the table eventually. Gosh dang it.
Will you?
No,
Will you
apparently
now?
not.
Do you want to just roll it on the floor? Seems like it wants that.
I need to.
Well, I don't think I'm cutting myself this turn.
Does 15 hit?
Yeah. Really?
That's
my hourglass.
Why is your AC so low?
Because I'm a bird.
Everybody else is so much higher than yours.
Fix it.
7 more points of piercing damage.
Hey, you didn't die.
Back down to 4.
Okay.
That's never gun. I don't love.
All right, Carrick, your turn.
I've got a question to ask. It comes my turn.
I don't like it when you have questions. I don't like it when any of you have questions.
Oh, don't worry, buddy. You're gonna like this question.
When you say it like that.
Can't believe you
it
just
doesn't
sent one of my guys away. To be fair, this was a deadly encounter with all 8 creatures here, so sending one of them away really makes a huge difference.
Is Mr. Gnome right in front of me still?
Yes.
Is anyone around me?
I also can only do that once per long rest.
Yeah, I know. Channel Divinity is limited, but it has some super good abilities.
I can make a lot more chickens. There's not enough once.
You get slashy slash there, Mr. Carrick.
We gotta put the other on the Bible.
Is anyone around me?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, Elk is there, so you'll get your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Good. I'll slashy slash. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits. And you get your sneak attack damage on this one.
Alright, that is 23 slashing damage.
That
Plus
hurts.
2 points of poison damage and a constitution saving roll.
And I forgot to do his constitution last time for poison. My bad.
Roll real quick and see if you can pass it.
His constitution saving throw is... Yeah, 8 isn't good enough.
No. So if you take an additional 1 point of poison damage.
1 point of poison damage. He's looking rough. He's looking pretty rough.
Dude, I've been lighting this one tiny dude the whole time.
You also got a metal deer next to you just ramming him.
Okay, well, that dice is lost for now. Okay, you gonna move?
No.
Okay. That brings us to Thompson.
So frustrating.
All right. So, here's the question.
Yes.
Hold on. How far away is that one from me?
That one from you?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet. Oh, I didn't even send you guys a picture. My bad.
Oh, perfect. Well, here's the question, alright? I have this great item. Okay. And I need to know if there's anything that I need to do for this item.
Okay, what is the item?
I have a thing which is pocket sand.
Pocket sand?
Yes. On the stairs up, I grabbed sand and put it in my pocket.
That is right. You did grab pocket sand.
Can I throw it in someone's eyes and they get disadvantage?
Yes, but I don't believe you can throw sand 30 feet.
If I go 30 feet up to the creature.
Yes?
This
I
is
mean, it'd
what
be an
I'm
attack roll.
doing. This is what I'm doing.
Okay, so you're running 30 feet up to it.
Yep, we're going 30 feet up to it.
5,
And,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I'm gonna have Thompson say, "Hey." I wonder if there's any response here.
Sending the dragon.
Just the dragon?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Just hey. Do I not even get a look?
I mean, it watches you come up to it and it kind of snarls.
And then just hand in the pocket and then whips it out and just goes, "Pocket sand."
Okay, that's going to be your action.
Yep.
Well, you get 2 attacks per action, so that's one of your attacks. What is your... It's... you're not proficient with sand.
Not proficient with sand,
Might be.
but I'm
Not
close
yet.
Are
enough
you
to
proficient
where I
with
can throw
improvised
it.
weapons?
Yes, I'm proficient with improvised.
So you get to add your
weapons.
proficiency modifier.
So he is proficient with sand.
You're
Yeah.
proficient with sand.
Perfect. All right, so
I,
Let me guess,
natural 20 plus 4.
Natural 20 on the pocket.
Not a
side.
grain outside.
so, yeah, a D4 is... no, it can't be a D4. It has to be less than a dagger. A dagger's 1D4.
I just want to know if it blinds him.
Well, it's not going to be blind, but he's going to have, I would say, disadvantage on his next turn.
This is great.
Or his next attack. Pete, how do I stat sand? Just like...
Okay. So this I would either say 1 point of damage or no damage,
Yeah.
because it is inflicting a condition. You're giving him disadvantage on an attack.
I
Yeah.
think getting sand in your eyes is gonna hurt.
I would say because it's a crit, I'd do at least 1 point of damage.
Perfect. I've permanently damaged something.
Well, not permanently. It's his next attack. Okay.
Sand is
His
useful.
perception goes down 1 permanently
You,
because of the nat
you
20.
pocket sanded.
He loses 1 from his passive perception permanently because his eyesight goes
So
down.
now I'm guessing I have no more sand.
Yeah, you used your sand.
Perfect.
You have 1 more attack.
Well, you don't have enough.
I have one more
sand to-
attack?
Yeah, you have 2 attacks per action, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, that was 1 attack.
Along with that, I'll blast him with the shotgun.
The blunderbuss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Make an
picturing
attack
this,
roll.
walks up,
Pocket sand.
Hey, pocket
Whips out a
sand.
shotgun.
Because that's how you do it.
Okay, that's
feels like a Peter Griffin
24.
move.
24 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, give me some damage, and I need to make 2 dex saving throws of, what were they, 13?
That's an 8 and a 7. And then plus 1.
So that's 15 points of damage.
Mhm.
Okay, and then fire damage for the Wyvern. That is a... What's your DC on that? That was
I think
13?
it was 13 total.
Okay. The Wyvern fails, so roll a d8. And the gnome succeeds.
That's a 6.
6 points of fire damage. He's starting to look pretty rough.
Pocket sand can do so
Pocket
much.
sand. Can't believe pocket sand exists in our game.
Were they pocket sand the
Launch.
the gnome or the dragon?
I did the dragon because, you know, he's driving the dragon.
I'm trying to figure out which one I was shooting at before, and if I can see it.
I don't even know which one you were shooting at before.
There's one in the middle.
Oh, that one ended up over by where Thompson is.
Launch will move slightly and then move just so I can see it.
Okay. 5, 10. You got a shot there. Pocket sand.
Pocket sand is great.
Attack rolls.
We'll see that in
You've
the
only shot
armory
4
now.
times, so you still got
Yeah.
your flame arrow.
I'm
Or fire
shooting.
quiver or
I'm
whatever.
shooting twice. How is the Wyvern actually looking?
Not great.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot twice at it.
1 shot at a time.
Tell him about your other thing too that you found.
I mean, the the second crossbow shot's a bonus action.
Either one works. His second crossbow shot's a bonus action.
Why?
Let me quickly go to the feats because I was looking at my feats. Crossbow expert attack bonus action.
Well, if that would... What?
There.
When you use the attack action with a one-handed weapon, then you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow.
Okay.
So you still get 2 attacks with your action with the crossbow.
Okay.
Yep. You just ignore the loading property.
Yeah, I keep on backing out of my launches page. Just making sure. Well, one of them misses.
Okay. So first one misses, second one.
17 plus 12, so hits.
Yep. Give me some damage.
So that's the wrong one.
And these are what considered one of your favorite creatures, actually.
Yeah.
Because they are a dragon.
Yeah, a dragon. That
That just helps you with intelligence checks. And if they speak Draconic, you maybe could have learned to speak it. But they don't speak any languages.
Draconic.
They don't speak anything. They're dumb dragons. They have F5
They speak
intelligence.
roar.
Yeah.
You have to speak with animals.
Yes, I do.
Damage.
But in context, Launch does not know he knows speak with animals.
This is true.
So, yeah, a 9 plus 9 plus 6, so 15. Then the fire damage is 2.
So, you shoot and fell this wyvern.
Which one?
The one way over there.
Oh.
And now its gnome is just floating as the wyvern kind of just drifts away awkwardly.
The wyvern's not gonna just drift away awkwardly. It's gonna bite the gnome.
Oh yeah, because you have that reaction. Okay, so Curse of the Fallen Puppet. Don't you need to cut yourself for that one to make it attack?
That's if I cut myself, I get half of its movement speed as well,
Okay.
and an additional +2 to its attack roll. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm at 4 hit points out. It would be 1d6. I'm not killing myself over that one.
My final act.
I also know exactly what I'm doing if that gnome makes it to next thing, and if it looks rough enough, because I want to do something dumb to kill it.
Okay. So, I need to roll the
If I
attack.
can do it since
Yeah, it's just
we're
a normal
flavor
attack.
kill.
Okay, so that'll be the bite attack then.
Yeah.
Where's that? There's that gnome.
I guess I would get to pick which attack. Would I? Yeah. I assume 'cause I'm taking a roll.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, how would that work? If it has multiple attack options, does he pick? Does he just pick, or how does that work? I'm referring to you, Pete.
I want to show Dylan it with your phone.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah, one more
Which
thing.
attack has been hurting worse?
That would be relying on your
Well,
knowledge.
that's
Yeah,
technically
so which
what it
one's-
is in the game.
I'm not telling you
Which
if you don't know.
Which
Sorry.
one's the poisonous one?
I'm not telling you if you don't know.
Heal.
Actually, it's not poisonous.
Curse you, blood hunter, with your blood hunter.
I know exactly which one it was.
They're not poisonous creatures, Dylan.
I've been paying
They're not
attention to
all
my
poisonous.
phone.
Are they
No.
poisonous? They're not poisonous. They're venomous.
So it makes one weapon attack against a target of your choice within its range.
Okay, all of its things are considered melee weapon attacks, so he just gets to pick.
I would say it's got to be. Yeah, no, it would make sense if you get to pick. Like,
Because it's a puppet.
if you potentially had a thing with an axe in one hand and a sword in another, you could. I would say it makes sense to be like, okay, you hit with the left or hit with the right. So
Okay, make a choice.
Can I do a... I'm mad at myself for not actually knowing this, but
Nope.
history check to see?
Nope. We're gonna. You need to pay attention. It's been.
I'm exhausted. Shut up.
It's been 3 rounds.
Yeah.
It has bite, teeth, and stinger, or bite, claws, and stinger.
We're just going to bite. I didn't care.
Okay.
Tail's the venomous
You-
one, but whatever. Bite's cooler.
Okay. Tail is the venomous one.
Yeah, I know.
So that is a +7 to hit. Of course, I roll a 16. No, 19 plus 7. I mean, 26. 15. I got a 5 and a 6 on my 2d6. Yeah. So that would have been 11 plus 4 is 15. So 15 points of damage. That was a good hit. Best hit I've had on that all night. And that would be right or C. All right. Okay, now the Wyvern goes away. Awkwardly. After one last act of aggression.
I've got the perfect thing to show exactly what Thompson did after throwing pocket sand.
Okay, and that brings us to Wynn-Wynn's turn.
We'll fly over to the. How's that other wyvern looking?
He's meh.
He's been scratched.
We have 4 hit points. We're gonna go to the gnome.
Which gnome?
Oh, wait a
one that
minute.
just
I
lost his
didn't
fighter
make
got
elk attack anybody. When I had my
That's
turn.
too
We were too
You
busy.
haven't
just-
had your turn yet, have you?
I did with
Yeah, you
pocket
did.
sand.
That's right. Yep.
We just got too distracted with pocket sand.
Well, you gotta remember.
What's the AC on the gnomes?
16.
I can miss this. I didn't. On that hit.
I didn't,
And
so.
if we get to that hit, which we probably will, I also didn't miss. We're gonna just go ahead. I'm still enlarged.
Yeah. Thompson hasn't lost. That's concentration, right? You haven't
Yeah.
taken damage.
No.
They haven't been able to hit you yet.
I just threw sand in someone's eyes and then shot them, and that's it.
24
Yeah, one more
24.
thing.
on the first hit.
That is a lot of damage.
Because
still
let's
standing.
say fix that though.
He's still standing.
So yes. Oh, I already rolled that attack. That's 9 plus 13. Does that hit?
Yep. 22 hits. Yep.
Gotcha.
I know what you guys are fighting next. 6 ancient red dragons.
22.
22 points of damage. You kill that one. That
I'm gonna grab
gnome
its body
dies.
and go, yeah.
All right. That brings us to Nevitash.
Oh,
looking
bonus
rough, man.
action.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
How far am I from the other dragon thing?
Another Wyvern.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Can I? How much movement do I have left?
Not 45.
Do I have 15? I asked how much. If I could get that way.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you used 20-ish before.
Let me just double check this one thing and make sure I need to be within 30. I'm pretty sure, but we're just double checking. Yeah, within 30 feet. And I will cast the blood curse of bloated agony.
5, 10, 15, 20. Right there.
For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn. And it doesn't specify melee, anything like that, just more than one attack. And I'm not amplifying it because then I take damage, and without amplifying it just lasts until the end of my next turn. Or the start of my next turn, I guess. I'm gonna run outside and use the bathroom quick.
Alright. Nevitash.
Okay, I'm gonna start making my way downtown,
Okay.
traveling in the that-a-way direction.
Okay.
Towards- making my way towards the chicken.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, and assuming I can still see the last wyvern,
Yep.
I don't care about the chicken right now. I'm just making my way over there
Okay.
to mess up his day. But while I'm on the way, we're gonna do a little bit of a drive-by shooting and the chaos guiding bolt.
It's so weird that you have cleric spells. Like, it bothers me. It really bothers me that the druid's casting guiding bolt. I hate it.
I'm only gonna cast it at 4th level because overkill is fun. Overkill is the only kind of kill.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a 5 plus 11.
That hits.
Sweet. That's 16. Cool. Yeah, and this is at the wyvern. Okay. That is 76.
I know what that's like.
I only have 3d6s.
Do you need 3 more?
Yeah, I
Can I
got
take a look
this.
at this wyvern?
5, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. Just don't break them.
12,
I won't.
12,
They were painstaking.
13, 18.
So that's the full size of the print.
Yeah, because I had to print them this
It is
way.
24 points of radiant damage.
This way.
24
This
points
way.
of radiant damage. Nope, I printed that way.
How many supports?
Lots.
Wow.
24 points.
And as a bonus action, I exist.
Okay.
Because caster.
Toxin. And then Doc, you're on deck.
Oh, the next attack on that wyvern has advantage.
Yep. I know how Guiding Bolt works. I may not always remember everything, but I know how it works.
Well, I figured
That's
I'd just-
Pete's go-to. Or it used to be. Last time he was a cleric. I don't think he's used it yet much. No, he might have used it this combat.
He did.
I used it once this combat and missed, so.
Yeah. All right,
Can I get
Toxin.
an updated picture of the map?
That's right, yes. People have moved since your turn. One day I'm going to have it all worked out so it's working the best way possible, but I don't have that yet. Excuse me.
I can't tell if you actually did like rough details on the wings or if it's just rough strokes.
It's single layer brush strokes because the resin is black, and I really liked how that turned out in like a camouflage pattern like I wanted, so I left it. I'm like, I'm not doing a double layer. The blue I did 2 layers though. And I
How
really
far
love
is
it.
the
The
is
closest
that wyvern from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Turn
30,
off the
35, 40 feet. I feel like that's
So if
just out of range. If you what?
If I dash, I don't have my
Correct.
action anymore.
Correct.
Depression.
You're a caster. Do a casty thingy. There is a goblin just to your, or a gnome just to your left, but that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet.
I'll just move in within 30 feet of the dragon thingy.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10. Okay, you're within 30 feet.
You did
Like to cast blight.
Light.
It was a touch spell.
Light is a touch spell?
Yes.
Is it?
No, it's not. I lied. My apologies.
Range of 30 feet.
Why have I been reading that?
8d8. Oof. Save on that is what?
16. Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
That makes my life so much easier.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so their con save. Is that?
Would this fly up for Oh.
My
That is an 18.
resin airplane, but yeah.
He makes a save.
Saves that. Does it
If you got the right
does it take half the damage then?
Half as much on a successful one, yep.
Okay.
So roll 8d8. Or don't. It has 3 hit points left.
Well then yeah, it's dead.
I was really hoping it was the save or suck or something where it wouldn't work at all, but yeah, that one's dead. Darn it. I wanted one more flyby attack. This is the gnome in place. Okay.
Well, it dies pretty bloated. So.
Okay, Doc. All the wyverns are gone. There's a chicken and 2 gnomes.
So, the gnome.
All right, that's the end of your turn, right, Timothy? Just want to. You have a bonus action still, but you cast a leveled spell. You're good? Okay.
The gnome nearest Wynn-Wynn on the wyvern that just got ganked.
Yep.
Has that one taken any damage yet?
I think they've all taken some damage. Yeah, he's taken some damage.
Well, I haven't got much.
Okay.
The only one that hasn't taken damage is the one that's riding the one that's gone.
Yeah, in that case, for my action, I will toll the dead. That's a wisdom saving throw.
What's the range on that?
It is 60 feet.
Okay, you're good. Wisdom saving throw. 18,
So that is a tie.
which means you hit.
I was just gonna cast Blight on it.
It's 2d12.
I gotta be
That is 14 plus 5 is 19 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll pop a little healing word on my boy Wynn-Wynn. Let's see here.
Toll the Dead isn't a leveled spell?
It is a cantrip.
Wow.
That'll be a 3rd level healing word. So it's 3d4
Wynn-Wynn's getting back up.
plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12 points of.
Awesome. Better than 4.
And that'll be the turn.
These poor gnomes. Okay, so Chicken Wyvern. 5, 10, 15, 20. Look at him goes full 25. He's gonna go over here. He doesn't know what he's doing. And then Wyvern B is gonna go another 160 feet away. So he's now 320, which is still in longbow range. So the other guy will still get in attack.
It's also in heavy crossbow range.
Wyvern C is dead. Wyvern D is dead. So that brings us to the archers. Or the gnomes, the riders. I've called them so many different things. Okay, the one standing in front of Carrick, he's going to make his 2 attacks again. With his short sword. He might hit one of these attacks eventually.
Freaking die already.
So that is a 26 and a 9. 25 and a 9.
I have a question.
What?
So, if the Wyvern was told to go home as fast as it possibly can, would it not be going full out of combat speed?
We're in combat, so we're following those rules.
Okay.
So that is 7 points of piercing damage to you, Carrick. Then the next one, he's going to take his 2 shots at Toxin. Because Toxin's... Or... What's he more afraid of? He's mad at the guy who killed his wyvern. That's a natural 1 and a 17. Both of those miss. Okay. The one currently riding the wyvern away, he's going to make 2 shots at disadvantage, and Toxin's the closest one to him. Who also has one of the highest ACs, but that's how my life goes. So that's a miss. It's a 9. And a 14. Both miss. Okay. That brings us top of the round. Carrick, you got one guy standing in front of you. Nothing has changed on your end, but I'm going to send an updated photo for everybody else. Well, really the only thing that's changed since last time is that the wyvern's gone and there's a gnome in its place.
Alright, let's do this again. Well, that's depressing. That's an 11.
That misses.
And the second attack is a 26.
That hits. And you get sneak attack on that one.
A crit would be really nice. Because it'd be...
You wasted all your nat 20s right at the beginning.
Yeah. A crit right now would be... 29.
11 points of slashing damage.
And with that, this guy that's been bugging you for so long finally falls.
I wanted to do something stupid.
Stand over and be like, just stay dead, for God's sake.
Can I tell you what I want you to do?
There's still one left.
I'm
Carrick,
tied up.
you are tied up.
That's my problem.
Well, you can move within 50 feet of him.
I mean, I can still shoot him.
Yeah. Carrick, do you want to do anything with your bonus action? Or no, it was your bonus action. Never mind. Thompson.
Is there anything alive nearby?
My turn?
Not within your walking speed.
Is there anything that's still alive?
Yeah, you can get within 20 feet to the other gnome. And the chicken.
Sweet. I will make my way towards the colonel and his chicken.
Okay.
So, where am I?
You're over there. Sword and
And
shield.
where is this other gnome?
I also will.
I'm gonna move the amount that I can move real quick. Like, as far as I can towards it.
Okay.
And,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So do I gotta start printing all of the minis that I print for you people in double size, just in case
I guess.
they get enlarged? This one would look pretty bossy. Double size.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna use my, hook shot on him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna reel him in, and I'm gonna try asking questions.
Okay.
The gnome?
Yeah. Why is he attacking me?
I hate when you guys make me come up with motives.
Alright, that is, let's see, plus the hook shot.
Would I know anything about these?
16 plus 7.
That hits. We'll see.
Alright, and the damage it did is 5.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna reel him in.
And that's your bonus action, right?
Well, I have 2 attack actions.
Yeah,
That's
but
technically an attack action, isn't it?
yes, but I think we ruled that takes your attack, your entire attack,
Oh, alright. Well, I
And-
have,
because then you have-
2, though. Before I didn't
or your
have 2.
entire. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, is it an action to use? What does it say on it?
Let's see.
I think it uses your action. It's not a specific attack. It's a specific item.
Yeah.
Because an action is an action regardless of how long it takes.
Alright.
But you'd still have your bonus action, is what I'm saying. And your
Yeah.
bonus action is normally to reel, is it not?
Yeah. Usually. If I want to do it in the same turn.
Yeah.
I don't know how we were going to rule it if it
Oh.
was going to still be an attack action.
It takes
or
a
not.
bonus action to fire it, and then the full movement to retrieve the arrow or your action.
Well, it's attached to a string.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. My wording on there doesn't make a lot of sense, but I need to edit it a little bit. But yeah, so it's a bonus action to shoot it. And then your full movement to retrieve the arrow, or you pulling you to a creature to you or you to an object. And it's a full action to reload it because it's a complicated build.
It says I am.
But you use your
It
movement.
says I am
so
proficient with it too.
yeah. Yep. So that's just adds your modifier.
All right.
Yeah. So you could use your action to pull him towards you.
But I can't question him.
I mean, words are free action, but a full-on interrogation, you don't have time for that right now. You're in the middle of combat, and he's still fighting.
Yeah.
You know, he's not like grappled and tied up.
Yeah.
If that
I'll
makes
drag
sense.
him. I'll drag him into Wynn-Wynns.
Range.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That brings us to launch.
Where is he?
He's way over here, behind the rock.
I was really hoping you could have 2 attack actions so we could reel him in and slug him on the way by.
Launch is gonna move back a little bit and fire twice.
Okay.
Oh,
At the gnome.
what's gnome actually looking like?
Rough.
I'm gonna fire once.
Okay. You're gonna move back a little bit, right there. So you got a shot at him.
20 feet hit.
That hits.
Fire stuff is still active, so.
I also suppose that I'd tell Wynn-Wynn with my words not to kill him.
You can tell him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing. Anyways, 12 regular arrow, then 2 fire.
Okay. That's 14. All right. And he's still kicking.
Oh, no, I'm sad. No, it just.
I have one main motive for my interrogation.
Okay, end of your turn. That brings us to Wynn-Wynn.
I'm gonna grapple the gnome.
Okay. Make a strength check.
I have advantage on those.
And you're really strong.
And +7. That's 4. 12.
With your +7?
Which puts it to 19.
Okay.
But still is not great.
I need a nat 20. 13. He is considered grappled.
Okay. That's the only real threat right now?
Yes, other than the chicken.
I got plans for that chicken.
You gonna put him in a jar?
No.
You gonna?
So he can still attack while grappled.
Let's put him in a box.
The gnome.
No, the chicken. Put the chicken in a
Nevitish.
metal box with spikes going in,
It-
so that when it expands into the thing, it gets impaled. In
No,
all
what you need to
directions.
do is you need to find a brick wall, get a nice perfect hole in it, put
You're
him
up
in there,
next.
seal it up again, and then when he dies, he just kind of suffocates.
Like in Minecraft.
It fucking
Yeah.
explodes.
Yes.
I mean, you can't really expand outwards inside of an enclosed space like that.
I'm gonna grab the
Good
chicken.
question. You put
Gracefully.
something
I don't know if
that's
you can
gonna
move that far.
So the
Oh, can't
gnome
I?
can still attack me.
You
Right?
can move up to there unless you dash.
Can I still hold the chicken if I dash?
Takes an action to interact with an object.
Okay, let's do this. I'm going to hold my action for. Can I just. Can I have the trigger be when a decision is made?
A decision about what?
Well, because we're going to have to kill the chicken wyvern. So I figure we all get around it and attack it at once. That way it can't do anything. Kind of like a Polish firing squad.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to let everyone else get ready. Well, I guess, because where's the last guy that needs to be dealt with?
Oh, I've got a plan for him real quick. The main plan is to get back penance for the bottle he broke.
To be fair, you would know polymorph lasts an hour.
Yeah.
And there's no range on how close you have to be. So you, also based on the way you built your character, if I remember correctly, you kind of want to not kill everything.
Yeah.
So you might be more of the opinion that you can get really, really, really far away.
Well, that's
And
also true.
there's not really anywhere to track people in the air. Just thought.
Food for. I am just going to skip my turn.
Strangle the choke the chicken.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You could use your action to get your bonus action to get right up to him.
There's a gnome that's probably going to attack me. I'm low on hit points.
Ah.
You're not that low.
Not the metagame.
Don't worry, I got
gonna
it.
blatantly
Is
I got this. Don't worry,
everybody
I got this.
dead?
I got this.
Everybody
still
but the
attached.
gnome.
He
I
is
mean,
still attached to
our
my
side.
thing.
On your
he
side?
can
Yeah.
Let go and escape.
Most of you guys are in pretty good health.
What are you at currently?
Or not really good health.
16.
You and Wynn-Wynn are
You
the
should be
lowest health.
I haven't been touched.
Yeah.
The
You've
one-
just been so far away from everything the whole time.
I've still been dealing damage and I haven't been touched yet.
cat.
I tried. Sorry.
Oh, I should have.
Counts
I've
in.
been dealt damage.
Don't worry. Launches acting.
Would have
like
been a lot
cat.
more deadly if the two of the wyverns didn't get nooned right away.
Dylan, don't worry. It launches acting like a cat with flaming arrows.
What are you gonna do, Nevitash?
Nothing.
Alright. Toxin.
I'm not gonna do anything.
You're muted.
Sorry?
Toxin was muted.
Ah.
So, Wynn-Wynn is grappling a goblin at the moment.
Wynn-Wynn
Gnome
and
from-
Thompson are both grappling working on grappling a gnome.
No, sorry.
Hi, Sammy.
I should have casted Bloated Agony, but I didn't get a chance to. They'll give disadvantages.
I'm hoping none of them kill him just yet.
I guess I can cast Healing Word on
Big Bird Man.
Wynn-Wynn. Yeah.
Would be appreciated. Be heavily appreciated.
I'll cast that second level too.
Nice. You know, I guess I could crack a potion at any point. I have a lot. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, you guys did buy a lot of potions.
I specifically...
I was going to ask if you... Oh, also, I'm not going to do this, but I have a question. What
Yes?
happens if you cast Spike Growth in the airplane?
I have to look at that spell.
I've assumed everything that needs ground to
Yeah.
work doesn't work.
Well, there is ground in places. Like there is those rocks floating around you, right? So that would
That's
be
true.
that would be considered ground.
You grow it out of the dead wyvern's corpse. I would honestly rule it that would work.
Look at the pretty flowers growing out of the
Yeah,
dead body.
12 points of healing.
Nice!
It doesn't say. It doesn't say in the. Oh, this says the ground. There it is. Yep. The second word in the spell. The ground. So yeah, you would need some ground.
Yeah.
So you just need mold earth or create stone or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you create a stone and then you put the spike growth on it. That's a complicated way to do it, but anyway. Okay, what did you say you're gonna do? You cast Healing Word on Wynn-Wynn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Dr. Raul Zeta.
So this is going to be post. This is a question for post battle. Wynn-Wynn's rough but not out, right?
I'm
Currently.
I would say he's about at 28% out of 107%. Roughly.
Okay.
No metagaming, but you know.
Navatash, did you get tagged?
Little bit. I can handle myself.
Thompson didn't get touched. Launch didn't get touched.
And you didn't get touched.
And I didn't get touched.
Also.
How did Carrick? Where's Carrick at?
Carrick, it can't be too good.
Y'all bright and you didn't get touched. I got 4.
Carrick is almost half dead.
Okay. Post battle, I might pop a prayer of healing. It would be 48 plus 5 for up to 6 people.
Okay.
So it's just mass healing or cure wounds. So there's one gnome left
Yes.
that is restrained currently.
Yes.
Grappled.
Yes.
And he's looking rough.
Yes.
And a chicken.
And a chicken.
And a chicken. I'm not going to mess with the chicken.
There's also a very angry Thompson in front of the gnome.
Yes, there is a very angry Thompson attached to the gnome with a rope, and Wynn-Wynn is currently holding on to him.
Okay.
The gnome, not.
The gnome.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I will hold my action of casting Toll the Dead if the gnome breaks free.
Okay. I doubt that's going to happen.
I also doubt that it's gonna happen, but I don't want to waste like an actual spell, and I want people to be able to do their stuff. So.
Okay, but holding Toll the Dead, and if it doesn't get cast, you still have to... Oh, that's a cantrip, so it doesn't matter. No spell slots wasted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, side note, Sam loves the house.
So
She loves the haunted house?
Yes. And she just kept like having that show. She's like, "Can you imagine what this would look like if we actually redid it? It would be perfect." I'm like, ugh.
yeah, it's only 200k, and you also have to clear out all the ghosts. But just
Hey, Wynn-Wynn's a ghost hunter.
burn the body and salt the bones. That's
Yep.
what I gotta do.
You
When
just
the
gotta
ghost
go
hunter,
on
he gets
the
an extra
Fiverr and
D10
find the
against
cheapest
undead.
shaman heal
We're
you
fine.
can get.
We got this.
Yep, she can totally move in there. I will stay here.
Okay, that brings us to our Wyvern, who's moving away still. He is now 480 feet, which is still in longbow range. And that is going to be, that is going to provide that archer with 2 shots at disadvantage at Nevatash, because he is now the closest.
Come at me, bro.
First shot. At disadvantage, I rolled 21.
Oh, that actually hits.
Finally. He did something. So that's 1d8 plus 4. That is 8 points of piercing damage to you. Give me a constitution saving throw, please.
Of
10 or less. You can't fail that, can you?
no.
You suck. I really want you to fail it, because then the polymorph ends. And on the second attack, you rolled a 8.
The lowest I can roll on a Constitution saving throw is 17 currently.
That's ridiculous. You are built for concentration spells.
Literally what I
Yeah.
built this for.
Okay, and that brings us to the gnome that is grappled. He is going to draw his short sword and make 2 attacks on. Okay, so he's grappled. That's not at disadvantage, though. That doesn't provide disadvantage. Because if you look at the grappled condition, it just says he can't move. Right? So that doesn't mean his attacks are at disadvantage.
Doesn't say anything about him.
So he's going to make 2 attacks on Thompson.
Alright.
So, attack number 1. Natural 20.
Yeah.
So that is 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 4, 12 points of damage.
That's fine, I'll take it.
Second attack. 14.
Shield.
Wait, 14 is higher than your AC?
Huh?
14 to hit?
My AC is 14.
Why haven't I been hitting you this whole time?
Because! Why would I tell you?
Yeah, shield. That works for you then. Okay. And that brings us back to Carrick. What are you guys gonna do? We still have the chicken. Oh, and the chicken moves over here.
Toss the chicken in the handy haversack.
You're gonna put the chicken in the handy haversack.
No!
Unleash the chicken when we're ready.
It only lasts for an hour, dude.
Release the chicken!
The chicken's only gonna live in the handy haversack.
10 minutes.
Like a little over 10 minutes. 2 hit points over 10 minutes.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
then it's gonna explode.
So you grab the chicken. Can I have you make a contested strength check with the chicken? Can I get what's the chicken strength score?
This is gonna be funny.
3.
This is gonna be
Like,
I
really
think I
fun.
feel more about being faster than catching chicken than.
Okay, yeah, faster than a chicken. Let's do that, because catching chickens is hard. Have you ever tried it? What's this chicken's dexterity?
10.
Chicken deck.
10.
So average.
Okay,
So
15.
wait,
15 is the number to beat.
Before we.
Athletics
delve into this,
athletics
Is
check.
the chicken the only thing alive?
The gnome that is grappled, and then the chicken.
And then the gnome and Wyvern fly
Alright,
away.
I'm going to catch me chicken, boys.
Okay, competing dexterity check. 15 is the number to beat. If you fail, this is gonna be like the hill all over again.
Dexterity?
Yep.
This is the one thing you're good at.
You make solid firm footing on the ground and slip.
There is no ground.
Please tell me you
Everything
didn't fail.
23.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
You grab the chicken and stuff it into your handy haversack. Or the silky chicken. The big white
Very
fluffy boy.
fluffy chicken.
Okay, so you guys have 10 minutes before that thing turns into a wyvern
Alright.
in the handy haversack, which would cause it to explode because
Yeah.
it doesn't fit.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in there.
Yep.
We made a bomb.
Yep.
You did make a Wyvern
We
bomb.
So you have 10 minutes.
Bomb.
Is it
I'm
my
assuming, yep, Thompson, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to, let me roll intimidation first.
Does anyone have a miniature, like, cage / prison /
Okay. We got 10 minutes, so I gotta do this fast.
Well, hold on. I'm going to let him roll his intimidation to see if this goes on, because that one gnome is still fighting, but he might
Okay.
I got 18
collapse.
plus 2.
18 plus 2, and what would I roll against that?
Constitution.
I don't think you do roll against that.
So yeah,
Automatic success.
you don't roll against it, but depending on what he's trying to do, the DC can be changed.
Yeah, what are you
This is
trying
the-
to do?
He's
This
going
is the
to.
persuasion. Give me your
Yeah.
kingdom. Okay, the DC is 400.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to. Well, what he's going to do is he's going to press the blunderbuss up to his face and basically say, "You saw what this did to some of your friends. If you try to struggle anymore, I'm pulling this trigger and you will not be breathing."
And Noel looks up and says,
And we're going to have a nice,
alcohol."
calm chat, and we'll decide if I let you go or not.
Okay,
Well, technically, I'd be the one letting him go.
Ouch! What do you guys want?
Number
10 minutes
one.
starts now.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah.
Before you jump into it, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. It does take 10 minutes to cast, so Raul is out for the remainder of this time. But it's up to 6 people, which means potentially everyone, except for Raul, because he didn't take any damage, can get 4d8 plus 5 healing.
Okay.
I believe I would roll the healing.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do a 48. I was all excited.
Timothy, in answer to the question that you sent me 55 minutes ago, yes.
So 10 plus 11 is 21, plus 5 is 26 points of healing.
And I'm actually going to put a timer on this.
So,
You guys, you know that we could just take the chicken out of the handy haversack and be much too far away for it to ever catch up with us by the time it turns back into a wyvern.
Does anyone have a regular bag?
Like a bag of holding?
I'm
Like
not
a
giving up my
potato
bag.
sack.
I do not. I hear if you turn the bag of holding inside out, it works as one.
I do want to play
I
on interrogation
will
here at some point.
unleash everything that I hold in it.
You guys have 10 minutes, so
Alright. Well,
timer's running.
I'll play out my interrogation right now then.
Yep.
Well, then Thompson's just gonna.
Question.
Oh, okay.
If I empty out my burglar's pack and shove him in the burglar's pack,
Yes, he won't suffocate then.
right. So what I'll do is I'll put him in the bag and I'll just like tie off the top so when his head pops out, he'll just be yapping the whole time, not able to.
Okay. You have significantly more time now.
Well, Thompson's
Hang on,
gonna,
guys. This will take a second.
while keeping the blunderbuss on the gnome's face, he's going to say, "For starters, one of you destroyed my favorite bottle of alcohol, and I want compensation for it."
One of the ice masters.
Okay, so you killed my friends.
Thompson's gonna press a little bit harder and say, "Don't question my methods."
I have a question.
What?
Would I know anything about these things?
Make a history check.
You should have decided in
And then he's also gonna say, "You're the ones who started this."
17?
Yes, we're just robbers. That's what we do.
Well, no, I'm robbing you.
I don't have much. It's been a slow day. You can imagine not many people come through here.
Fair enough, but we would not have had any quarrel if you didn't hit me favorite bottle of liquor.
I think we would have had a quarrel. What'd you roll?
17.
17? To your knowledge, they're just normal bandits. There's a clan of bandits that trains wyverns to be rideable. It's not super uncommon to see rideable wyverns in the plane of air.
Gotcha.
I
No
kinda
affiliation with
shuffle.
anything higher. Just simple.
Just simple bandits.
Low down, no good thieves.
Yep.
I'm gonna shuffle over to the tied up gnome.
Well, the gnome's not tied up. The gnome currently has a
He's got an
very
arrow in him with a
powerful-
rope on it.
He also currently has a very powerful shotgun pressed up against his chin.
And a bird holding him.
He ain't going anywhere
Which
until
at this
I'm done.
point enlarge and fade.
Yeah, last for a minute.
I'm
If I
still
were you, I'd
stupid
hold
strong.
very still, and then I'm going to search him for bird food.
Bird food?
Yeah, I know it's a shot in the dark because he was a wyvern, and so he probably just has like meat or something.
Yeah,
But
make
I'm
an
gonna-
investigation check.
Well,
We'll see if he
while
just
this is
for kids and
happening,
jiggles has any kind of food on him.
while this is happening, Thompson's going to ask, well, how about this? Let's start with what you got on you currently.
That's
Okay.
a 13.
So as you guys are frisking him, 13, you feel like you did a fairly thorough job. You find about 15 gold coins.
Can Thompson take it as compensation for his
have it.
alcohol?
A pretty bland copper ring or two, some daily rations, some rope, a set of manacles, and some dried up meat that you gather is for the wyvern.
Gotcha.
Don't laugh at the manacles, Pete.
And now
He's
they're-
a man of culture.
Launch is
Rope,
gonna quickly grab the
manacles?
meat and start
Does he
feeding
happen
it
to
to
have
an
any
axe.
kind of whips
Okay.
to go with it?
No.
Okay,
Awesome.
11-4
Eating
and
some
50
of it
feet of
himself.
chain and 10 sets of manacles.
Oh, that was my dinner.
Launch is also eating it while axe is also
So this is
eating
all
it.
you had on you.
Not as fun being robbed, isn't it?
No. Why do you think we rob? It's much more fun to do the robbing.
Well, let's give you a lesson here. I'll let you go on one condition.
And what's that?
You take off your pants and your underwear and you go around.
You
Ever
are
see you again?
sick
Actually, I believe
freak.
we're done here. I
You
think we have
broke
more
my
important
favorite
matters.
bottle of liquor.
I
This is
believe we have
perfect
more
punishment.
important matters than this.
No.
We are wasting our time. We have much more important things to do than this.
Thompson's gonna shoot Wynn-Wynn a glare and say, "You destroyed my favorite bottle of liquor. He's paying for it." And he's
How
gonna
much
look
did the
back
liquor
and he's gonna
cost
say,
you?
"Take him off."
How
You
much did the
already
liquor cost
took
you?
me money.
Now get rid of your
How much
trousers.
did the liquor cost you?
20
20 what?
gold.
Wynn-Wynn, I think at this time...
I'm gonna pull the arrow out and throw the
I
thing.
was gonna say throw him, and
Throw
the
them?
problem should be
Throw the
relatively
gnome.
solved.
Throw the
You
gnome.
know.
I'm chucking him.
While Launch is chowing down.
And at the same time, I'm making sure he doesn't shoot him.
Well, all I'm gonna do if you throw him is I'm just going to fire a warning shot just to kind of spook him.
Oh, I thought you were going to try and grab his pants as you saw him away. So
Yeah, actually, can I do that? Can I
Uh,
make an attempt to grab his pants?
yeah, make a dexterity check for me.
Let's see how this ends up.
so
Strength
excited.
check for
Sorry,
throwing.
no one is not-
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's the stupidest net 20 I got all night.
Dylan.
Are you for real
Yes.
right
No,
now?
while Launch is chowing down, he's gonna look for the
Five
bolts
of my
on the
pants.
floating
There it
wires
is.
they shot.
The beautiful
Okay.
net
Retrieve
20.
Dumb.
The trousers.
What'd you get on your throw?
21.
21? Okay, so you
Well, it is
launch
a
the
plus
gnome,
dexterity.
and as it's going, Thompson reaches out and snatches the one pant leg, and the trousers come right off.
See a
And
pair of cheeks flying off into the sunset.
the gnome was going commando.
And just to frighten him still, he's gonna fire one shot into the air.
There goes my pants!
Poof.
And then he just keeps going. He's like, he's out. He's done.
Thompson's going to fold up the trousers and put them in his bag, and then he's gonna say, "I wonder how much they'll sell for."
You got a pair of gnome trousers.
I'll give him the broadleaf.
Investigation check for your arrows.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Ooh.
Alright, y'all, no more joking around here. We need to leave the chicken and get on with our day.
6.
Oh, I don't think that was a joke. I
You
think that was
find
fairly
half of
serious.
what you shot.
Okay, so.
I believe we should wait until
Yeah.
the doctor is done with it.
Well,
Okay.
correct. Yes, I agree with that. Once Dr. Raoul is done with his religion, we'll put the chicken down and just run. There's no need to stay here.
I
Carrick
would
wants to
agree.
talk to you, Nevatash.
Yes, Carrick.
Few questions, though, Dash. Number one, do we have to get rid of the chicken? I mean, he's pretty comfy on my back right here. And you just see like a little head poking out the back over here.
I understand he's very cute right now, but in less than an hour it's going to be a fully functional wyvern again.
Oh, it changes back.
Yes, it's not the permanent change, I know.
How do you train a wyvern?
Let me see if
Several
I can
animal handling
try.
checks.
Let me see if I can try making my buddy quick.
Nolan, in answer to your question, there was a series of movies called How to Train Your Dragon.
There's even a TV show, computer game, PlayStation
The
game.
computer game was legit.
Yep.
If I remember, you need like a fish and like an eel.
Nope, they don't like the eels.
You need to remove
that's-
the back
that-
of its tail.
It's like the stick.
We can do that.
Axe already ate the wyvern meat that was the wyvern snack meats, so.
So if it's
And
okay
launch.
with the DM,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can try and animal handle this dude into being my buddy, and hopefully he'll get an advantage on it because he's a chicken right now. When he comes back, he's gonna be like, "You." Okay, I get it. It's up.
Okay, what's the intelligence of the chicken?
I will help in any way I possibly can. Can I take the
2.
assist action?
So the chicken has the intelligence of 2. The wyvern has intelligence of 5. So
I mean,
the
I
chicken,
could help anybody.
the chicken's gonna be. I don't think it would remember anything. So you have to try to train it as a full-on wyvern.
Okay, let's do it.
Could I befriend a chicken, knowing full well that when he snaps back into the wyvern, he's gonna be like, "Hey, we're still buds."
You can try.
I will assist. Can I take the assist action?
Yeah. Roll an animal handling check for me at advantage to befriend the chicken. The Birdman and Carrick are they're like, oh, good chicken, he's so nice.
Animal handling.
Yep,
Who got the
Dropped
gold
his
is what I
puppy
want to
more.
know.
you did.
Perfect. All of 15.
What'd you roll?
20.
20?
Yeah.
You guys, this chicken is so nice. It's just the nicest, fluffiest, silky chicken ever.
This is Herbert. He's our new buddy.
He's officially named Hubert.
Launch casts speak
Okay.
with animals and starts speaking with the axe, wondering how the battle was.
It's my turn to befriend the chicken. Or does that pass
Axe
as well?
responds. Well, you helped, so that you're
Oh, it covers both of us.
Yep.
Chicken.
That was the
Just
fight,
chicken.
old buddy.
I was just in the backpack the whole time.
Are you talking to a chicken?
No, he's talking to the cat.
Oh my god.
How do you know how to fly?
Yeah, I have been. Its side
That's-
officially is Morty.
Yeah.
I have been. Okay, I'm afraid of you getting eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, they were pretty scary.
Well, best that you stuck around me,
Okay,
at least for this battle.
sure.
I want the elk to be slowly
I'm
creeping
trained.
up behind the cat
I
too.
did too.
Its eyes glowing red.
I gotta get going.
Okay, we're almost done.
So-
So stay for like 5 minutes.
Yes, you can. Shut up.
What do you mean no?
No is what I knew right now.
Okay, fine.
No was not an option.
I missed the train.
Yeah.
But we're tanning to a wyvern.
Okay, so after about another 45 minutes, the chicken
I'm not
is
helping.
now turning it back
I
into.
was gonna ask if I could try getting on this wyvern action too.
Sure.
If I
Pick
could,
up Herbert.
could I roll an animal handling thing to see how well he likes me?
Yeah, roll another animal handling.
I will assist again.
All right.
I will
I've
assist
ran out
again.
of
You have
luck.
advantage.
No, it's okay. I've run out of luck for the night.
What'd you roll this time?
20.
Just quit with the 20s. Yes.
I am protesting this wyvern fight
Too bad.
by moving.
Oh yeah,
Out of combat.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. I pulled it back out and I was like,
That
all right,
means-
buddy, we're gonna go away from our group for just a quick second, okay?
Launch
Head over here and then something that means
So at this
else
point,
you
it's
can come
right.
hang with us for the rest of forever. Okay? What? Alright. Let's go.
Launch and axe are just watching in the distance, licking the lips.
So, the 3 of you that are trying to tame the chicken wyvern,
I'm gonna
The
die because of
Wyvern,
this.
Tryvern.
Watch me die because of this.
you could get a short rest in.
I'm gonna get a short rest in.
It's about 45 minutes before the spell ends. However,
What feeling do we
Nevatash
get
is
from Pete?
vehemently opposing this action, and he refuses to be a part of it.
Never, as I'm walking away, Nevertash, you're about to see why our group is so successful but we also let's do this.
Successful at murdering things.
No! He's still alive! Herbert's right here. I'm not gonna kill him.
You're gonna kill the wyvern that Herbert is.
So
Herbert is a wyvern, not the chicken.
What healing do we get
I
from
know.
Pete?
But either way, he's my little buddy.
Yeah.
Thompson's
Okay.
gonna.
Pete, what healing did you give everybody? Also, Keaton, 1800 XP for the night.
Thank you.
Thompson's gonna go up to Nevitash real quick and say, "Don't worry, I won't join in on the killing. I'll just kind of blink out of existence and let them do whatever they're gonna do."
Good life choices, sir. You will not regret them in the future, I promise.
Well, I don't like killing animals.
1800?
Yes.
Thank you.
1800 XP, everybody. If just real quick,
Could you? I don't really know how to add that on the phone.
I can do that for you.
26 healing for those that needed healing, and that could have been everybody.
I mean, I'm currently at 50, but I could probably be all right.
20. What?
Well, everyone can get 26 points of healing.
Oh, wait, I
Like,
think I might figure out.
If
Oh,
you
I just did it.
are below full, you get up to 26 points of healing.
When you
Like,
hit
it doesn't take it
man,
away from anybody else. To
Thanks for
use
coming.
Yeah.
See ya.
Have fun
See ya.
fighting your wyvern that you could have easily avoided fighting.
They're trying to save it and make it their friend.
I just wanted to run away.
I'm gonna blink out of existence if it's bad. So we'll see.
Me too, and then we'll just leave character.
We both have blink, yeah.
Cool, I did that thing before. Remember the Black
the
Knight?
funny thing with the app, it
Sorry.
just takes you straight to the
Dylan,
website.
2800.
1800 XP for the night.
Even for me?
Yes. You were at the very first turn of the round late. You missed like three. You only missed like 3 of their turns. You got there in round 1 of the combat.
Perfect.
So excited for what's about to happen.
So let's see what happens with this wyvern.
Okay, so the 3 of you trying to tame the wyvern. Also, if you haven't, you can take a short rest. You did get a short rest during that time frame.
Okay,
If you
so
want a little more HP.
I probably should put launch through short rest times. Those were just watching with
How long's the short rest?
the best of eyes.
It's 20 minutes to half an hour.
Alright, I'm at 57 hit points.
I'm at 105.
Now time to figure out how to put
I ain't messing around on this one
myself
again.
through a short rest in this. There, I found it.
You didn't really. If you didn't lose any hit points, you don't need to do a short rest, or you get your spell slot back. Maybe you might get a spell slot back.
Oh, perfect.
A short rest is actually supposed to last about an hour, I guess, which is about where you're at.
Alright, well, it's happened. Now let's see what happens.
So the 3 of you wander a little bit away, and you watch as the chicken turns into a wyvern again.
Alright, Herb. This is your check.
I do want to do one thing here, too.
Back
I
up
want
my
to
leg. You stay put real quick. Right back. Take a couple steps back so you can go back.
You're
Okay.
floating, by the way. There's not enough ground for this. This is just everybody floating.
I want to have done one
Believe
thing,
it.
which is
Nice.
untie him from the
Go back a
belt.
little
Okay.
bit.
Just because I have a backup, so just so he doesn't die.
Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is make a history check as a wyvern to see if he remembers anything that happened as a chicken. Okay? And I'm going to set the DC for that at 14. Not crazy high, but not crazy low.
You want a dice tray for it?
All the fingers crossed.
Thomas is
Can I
crossing
assist
everything.
it?
Do you want a dice tray?
Can I
for it?
assist it?
I got this right here.
Can I assist it? Can I assist the wyvern?
So that'd be a intelligence, so that's going to be -3.
Oh god.
I rolled a 10, 7, so you're starting from scratch. So
okay.
I need a
Screech.
animal handling check from all 3 of you.
Alright.
Herbert, little buddy, it's me. Just remember, big team. I know it's there.
19?
That's not as good. Yeah, I got 19 too. It's not as
19?
good as the other one.
19?
Herbert.
What'd you
Ready?
get? Yep.
I got you, buddy.
Okay.
I got 19.
Herbert.
Well, you all, yeah, I had the DC set at 15. I wanted at least 3. So yeah, You guys have a wyvern now.
Yes! It's the coolest thing
Come here,
ever.
Herbert, you little turd. Come here.
Are we naming him Herbert?
Can anybody cast Healing Word on... Well, we never heard him, did we?
No,
Carrick
he did.
earlier.
He went
Can
down
we
to
do
98 hit points.
Healing Word on him? Anybody?
I mean, he'll take a nap and he'll be back to normal.
It's fair.
Thompson's going to toss him a.
Launch is gonna cast
A ration
wounds
kind
at
of.
second level.
I'm
Okay.
texting Keaton.
Thompson's going to toss him a ration to see if he catches it.
2d8.
That'd be.
2d8.
He'll catch it. That's well within his abilities.
And he's going to be patting it, and he's just going to. Thompson's going to be happy that he's technically got a pet dragon.
You guys have a pet wyvern now.
I'm healing that.
Now you got to write that down to remember.
Oh shit. 2 1s.
2 1s.
Plus 2.
So 4 healing hit points. healed.
Well, does it apply for both the dice, the plus 2?
No.
Okay, so
just
it's
the one.
4 in total.
Yep.
See, I'm glad that it worked out, because if it didn't work out, I have this nifty spell called Rope Trick. Where it
That's
makes
a
like
fun one too, yeah.
So I would have
I
just
like
grabbed
Rope
him
Trick.
and just kind of stuffed him up in there, and we just wait until he leaves.
And that is all I have for tonight, unless you guys have any role play you want to do.
Petting the dragon and being very happy about it.
I'm picturing like a really big puppy dog now. or
Is his
just,
name
like,
Herbert?
one
Is that
arm,
what
one
the
arm.
consensus is? Is
Yeah.
his name Herbert?
Just out of character. Would
I mean, he
speak
responded to
with
Herbert when he
animals.
was a chicken. I mean, does he still respond to Herbert now?
Yeah.
Herbert.
Speak with animals
Check
would
word.
work on the wyvern, right?
What does the intelligence need to be of the animal?
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum.
So he's
Beasts can
not a
give you-
beast.
Yeah,
He is a dragon.
yeah, that's what I figured.
How much can he haul?
He has a strength score of 19.
This is my other question.
So,
when we get to a town,
One person could ride him.
Here's my question: if we keep him alive, can we bring him, or can y'all bring him back?
I hope not. I hope he dies.
You hope he dies.
But if we keep him alive, we can bring him with us in the material plane. Well,
Yes.
I can. I won't be there.
Yeah.
there is one thing that I do want to ask. I want to ask if we get to a town, can Thompson buy a certain necessity of materials to make like a saddle? and
He
some
has a
saddlebags?
saddle. It's just a little small.
Well, like just saddlebags.
It would work
What
decently
are
for
you
me.
again?
He's a large creature. He's a large creature with a strength score of 19. He can hold quite a bit.
I'm stronger than him.
So what? Wait, what creed? What are you?
Huh?
You haven't been an Aarakocra in a long time.
He's been a parrot-shaped Aarakocra.
No, he's still an Aarakocra. You're thinking Broadleaf.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Broadleaf is currently a goblin, and he's
Wait,
still
why
a
do you
Cyphus.
want? Why do you want a wyvern? You already fly.
And so do you. You have a carpet.
Cool. We have
I'm
a
the
pet
one who
dragon.
You have a carpet.
You have elk.
a pet dragon now.
I just want another flying buddy.
I wanted a friend.
I don't have a flying buddy. All I've got is a metal deer
I
that
can
pretended
fly.
to be my friend.
Thomas. Why do you want a motorcycle
Why
buddy if you already
can't-
have a motorcycle?
My end goal is to have a fleet of buddies just in the air. We're like the Blue Angels.
Exactly.
Okay, as of right
Fly
now,
over.
all of the party has the ability to fly, except for, well, Raoul I don't think has any way to fly, but both the druids have a way to fly. Launch
cat-
doesn't have a way to fly. Thompson
cat-
doesn't have a way to
cat-
fly.
Catcher's cat.
Broadleaf doesn't have a way to fly,
And I-
and neither does Thud. But everybody else
I
can.
would like you to meet a friend of mine.
If
Say hello to Bert.
what I want to ask is if
Wait,
he
wait.
actually gets back, like if this thing actually gets back, can Thompson take him back to his land, and then we can just use him when we get over to the other area?
Potentially, yeah. Anyway,
This is the coolest thing ever.
Wynn-Wynn,
Yes.
are these creatures native to your plane of existence? Or is this kind of an import deal?
I'm gonna need a history check from both of you.
Also, back to this question.
11.
nat 20.
Raoul, to your knowledge, there are wyverns in the material plane. They're cousins of dragons. Wynn-Wynn, you're not sure. You never thought about it before. Toxin, you had a question?
You know, Raoul, I've never actually looked into that. I've just kind of accepted them. Like people do pigeons. No one knows where they came from, but they're everywhere.
Well, they're a government spying program. But I'm sorry, Toxin, you look like you've got something you need to say.
If they are, it's a different government than ours.
Wingbird.
I just wanted to.
You mean flying snacks?
Just wait. Toxin's talking.
I just wanted to meditate for like a couple hours, or 5 hours.
Are you guys
That's
gonna
possible.
Are you guys gonna hang out there for 5 hours, or are you gonna move on?
Would you like to sleep on the dragon while you meditate?
Nope.
Oh.
Not allowed. Sorry.
We'd move on.
You guys probably have to find a place to rest for the night.
Flying
I think
snacks.
we should find a place for in the next
I think
town.
we put.
Move forward.
We can certainly do that.
I think that's our best bet.
What do you think, Bert?
Forward it is.
That's all I've been waiting for.
Okay.
This is the coolest part.
I
of the
don't have
campaign.
anything of the Citadel fleshed out yet, so that's going to be next session. But if you guys want to do any roleplay here, you sure can before we move on.
I just want to see if I can teach Bert how to give me a high five before we go.
He doesn't have hands.
Which one of these is Bert?
Yeah, I thought they had claws.
They got, like,
That's
wings.
Bert.
They have wings
Yes.
and feet.
Yeah.
They're wings and hands. It's like
Bird,
bats.
Hey, give me a high five with a split.
Okay, make an animal handling check
Bird.
Yeah.
for teaching.
All right, little man. We're gonna make this happen.
I'm gonna leave
High
all my
one
stuff
five.
here.
He's
Call
bigger
it
than you.
85.
What's your name, Burbert?
Burbert.
It's
That's
true
right.
like that.
Okay, I'm gonna make an intelligence check for him to see how that compares.
Come on, high one five. Let's do this.
He rolled a 10.
Also, I would like to point out he has no
So he
idea
kinda,
that we
like-
killed all his friends.
Is getting the idea, but he doesn't have the execution down.
I would like to point out
That's cool.
he
That
was a
was
chicken,
fine. No worries,
and
no
he doesn't remember anything from being a chicken, so he has no idea that we killed all of his friends except for the one.
Nope.
Except for a few of them.
He showed up and became a chicken.
And then he was friends.
Yep.
He has no idea we murdered his entire family.
Nope.
Burbert.
Who's in his family though? Let's be honest.
Distant relatives.
Pseudo family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only killed one of them. The other two are fine.
True.
To be fair, we only killed one. But then
Wait,
again,
wait. What do you mean
We
only-
actually
the
did
other
pretty
two?
good about leaving him alive.
Yeah, you actually only killed
What?
2.
Well, yeah.
Did we
One
kill two?
got run away.
I
One
thought both
is
ran away.
Herbert,
No, just one.
Or Norbert.
Herbert. Is it Norbert?
You could go the Harry Potter route and go Norbert.
Burbert.
Oh, yeah.
Starburst.
Burbert.
Well, for copyright reasons, his name is Herbert.
For
He's
legal
not-
reasons, that's a joke.
He's not a Norwegian Ridgeback.
He's a Swedish.
For launch reasons, it's Burbert.
Can they breathe?
Yeah.
Can they breathe fire?
No.
He is a Swedish fish back.
A Swedish bird.
I am just
picture-
giving you guys a super powerful pet. What have I done?
And you didn't.
Well, not
Hardly.
quite. You know,
You
I don't
should've
think
made
we
it like-
use it for fighting. We're too attached to our pets.
Kill it, kill it.
Plus, too, now all your painting doesn't have to go to waste.
Oh, you think it's gonna go to waste?
All you gotta
Kill
do
it.
is paint a little red color around his neck. And then you're perfect.
Attached, kill it.
Make Nevatash kill it?
Victory is mine!
Nevatash would hate that so much.
Oh, I messaged
Nevatash is a
Keaton.
pacifist.
I messaged Keaton. Let's see if he messaged me back. He did.
What'd he
He
say?
said, I can't even be mad. Nevatash approves begrudgingly.
Okay. Well, that's good where we're gonna end tonight's session. So join us.
I'm gonna grab my mushroom earring real quick, see if he's within range, and go, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Thank you to our viewers. We actually had a couple viewers on almost all night tonight. I
Can you
think.
unplug my thing over there?
Hello.
So
Oh,
unless you guys are watching it, then
Well,
it's
it
just
was
us.
definitely
but-
one of them was definitely Isaiah.
Yeah, we had up to
Check it
4 at one point, so we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Growing.
we'll be back in 2 weeks on a Thursday.
2 weeks.
I think we might end up actually alternating that.
Mine.
Actually, 2 weeks is the 19th. That would work.
Perfect.
That should absolutely work.
That's after fishing, isn't it? After opening fishing?
Yep.
Perfect.
Remember, all y'all, Sunday's Mother's Day.
Yes, we already have plans.
Oh no.
Remember.
I didn't know that.
After enough harassment.
You'd
something
be
will
nice
work
to your
out.
mothers on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I just gotta get her Lindor
Say nice
chocolate.
things to your mama.
Fair.
Okay,
Alright, well,
still
I'm
got
head
hair.
out, guys.
we're logging off. We'll be back next time. Thank you.
Bye.